It's the difference between walking on Venice Beach, even if you're on the
and
concrete,
walking in
no
San
shoes.
Francisco on the street.
Versus Bancroft. Versus you mobbing down Bancroft.
Bro, they walking into
don't
the
know,
CVS
man.
in Venice Beach with no shoes on.
It's heroin needles in
I
the
was gonna
sand
say
and
that.
shit. Like, you
It's
ain't even got too far to get
Similar
to
terrain, just some more sand over there.
But you
I'm not
gotta
gonna lie.
excuse it because of the proximity to the sand and the ocean. That's just some like beach city kid shit.
That's
Like,
still
I
some
don't want to
smoking
throw on my shoes. You feel me? I'm a mob until we get to the bus shoeless, and I'm gonna throw them on.
You must have not had your shoes on a lot.
I've done it a few times.
Yeah, bro. He's came in,
like his swag.
he just came in here with the
When you got the
dunks.
cream Vans on, you gotta preserve those. You feel me? Those not the everyday.
Do y'all ever go sockless in any shoes?
Nah, I can't.
I can't do it.
My toes sweat too.
Never in my life will I ever go sockless.
I'm a sweaty toe ass nigga. My toes would be
Dude,
sweating.
if I need to, I have to. Like, if I have
For
to.
girls, it's a little more
Girls is
understandable.
different.
Yeah, for guys like Ricky, you out
I
of
feel
pocket.
like if you got like he knows that his are gonna get really sweaty. So if he's approaching it like that, then you
got dry feet?
Yeah,
or you
mine be
powdering
chilling.
them up or
No,
something?
mine
What you
be
doing?
Mine chill for a really long time, but then it does get to a point where I'm like, all right, like this is not
You
it.
LeBronin in the morning?
Yeah, like in high school, I tried to do that shit for a whole day at school, and I was like, you're not built like that.
No,
like,
for
this
sure.
is egregious.
At school, yeah, you
this
should have
is
got
crazy.
packed out for that. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
lie.
they
Your
shoulda
feet
got
gonna
me.
smell so bad afterwards.
The shoes, you gonna sweat the
No,
shoes
I
out.
never-
But I
like-
never had like the crazy stinky feet shit. Like, you know, like when you play a sport, some of the homies' bags are just like, bro, what the
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
is that?
yeah.
I
They're
was
dirty.
never,
They're
like-
dirty for sure.
I never had that with the cleats and all that. I don't know what's up with that.
But hey, shout out to the Stinks, man. They pulled back up. What's good with y'all, man? Where y'all been? We missed y'all.
Just selling merch and shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck we been doing?
Y'all was on tour for a minute. Y'all got off tour. I see
That
y'all.
was a long time ago.
I know,
was
but
like-
I ain't seen y'all since then. No cap.
I've been shooting videos.
You was shooting
streaming
hella
and shit.
videos and stuff.
Y'all linked up, legendary link up with AB and D, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Made a fire ass song. They've been
Shout out to
slapping
the
in
Crash
office.
Out Boys.
So what's up? You wrote the whole shit, Ralphie? Just go
Nah,
ahead and expose it to the people
No,
right
we
now.
made it on live. That's
Oh,
the
you-
crazy part.
for real?
Yeah, we did it on live.
Was they punching in or was they writing bars?
AD, he wrote his shit. Dean was like, he was punching his shit.
Okay.
Some of his shit.
The youngin was punching in. You already know the old
Everybody
head
was,
writing
like,
the
throwing
bars.
little shit in there, blue moon, but like, he do it on live, but they ain't
Yeah.
hiding it, like, his shit. All this
But
shit.
you didn't airdrop the verse though?
Nah, hell no. I would have had to show him how to do it. You know what I'm saying?
AB shit sounded like he was.
That's what I was gonna say. We would have heard it more, I feel
AB
like.
was ready to
AD
rap the
be-
whole time.
I ain't gonna lie, he be ready to rap when everybody writing and shit. He ready to go in
Yeah,
there.
back like 2010,
Real.
AB was rapping, dropping music video. One of the first like athletes that was
He
really
got
rapping
shit on,
out
like,
here.
World Star.
Yeah.
Like all types.
That's crazy.
He
I've been
got
telling-
actual music.
Yeah,
videos
like
and
2010 to
He used be
2012,
trying to
AB.
rap Like Corey Guns and shit.
Yes,
Alright.
sir. Yeah, for sure.
I was misinformed. I've been telling everybody, man, Ralphie wrote all that shit, bro. You kidding me?
Yeah, run with it.
I was just-
I've been telling everybody, Ralphie wrote all that shit, dog.
Yeah, run with it. Yeah, I seen he went on tour with like Lil Wayne back in the day. I was
Yeah.
watching a video
Oh,
on
for
him.
real?
Yeah, they took him on tour.
That's actually kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Did y'all think that, this quick question before we shift off AB, did y'all think that AB was fly back in the day, like at his prime?
Fly?
He was
Like
getting
fly,
money
like,
and
like,
shit.
yeah,
was
he
going
was getting money,
crazy.
like the way he was dressing, his swag, everything. Like, did you see him as fly, or did you? I kind of seen him as like tacky.
Nah, I don't think he was ever like fly, but he just rocked like a black
He was like a
V-neck. He
stunner.
just,
He was
yeah.
just like, buy some
Yeah, it was
diamonds,
just
buy some
normal,
shit,
on some
flex
chill
niggas,
shit.
you know
It
what
was a
I'm
different era.
Yeah, that's
It
like
wasn't- it
different.
saying? All he
wasn't
needed was like a
different
white
era, yeah.
t-shirt and some diamonds.
Exactly,
He was good.
yeah.
Yeah,
He was
I
one
feel
of
like
them
he was
dudes.
trying to put on a designer though. Like I feel like
I mean, back then, like I said, you just wear like some Robin jeans with a fucking white black Balmain shirt or some shit, and put some
He's got a
diamonds
deep
on,
ass
and
V-neck in it.
That was
and
like
shit.
the dope
yeah.
boy starter kit.
You think of like his flashy fits and when he was going
That's what
extra
I'm-
out.
yeah, that's
but,
what I'm
like,
getting
That
at,
wasn't
like-
the everyday type shit. That was
At
like,
the time, he was training to get ready.
it
for
was
a
a
fight.
moment to put that shit on.
Yeah. Because I was looking back, like, people be posting him in his prime and shit like that, and I was like, this is one tacky ass nigga.
What
boy.
sports players y'all think put on that shit? Like put that shit on the best?
Yeah. Let me hear it. 'cause if-
Or
I
not
mean,
like sports players, but like which sport? Like NBA, NFL, you know what I'm saying? Soccer players. Who putting that shit on like as a collective?
Oh,
Like
soccer
Crash
players.
Out.
Soccer. I was gonna say the
I was
same
gonna say
thing.
Definitely
Soccer
not
for
soccer
sure.
players. That's-
Nah,
But don't you think they got like that
Nah.
European
Bro, you
kind
ever
of
seen
designer
footballer
swag?
fits?
They
Dude,
be wearing,
they
like,
were
regular
insane.
shit.
Haven't
Oh,
you seen
yeah.
Ronaldo's fits?
Exactly.
I won't lie,
Yeah.
Ronaldo's fits were
You know what I'm
insane.
saying? Like,
You know,
Let Luna put y'all on game.
no, people wouldn't date Ronaldo back in the day because they thought he was gay because of how good he dressed. Like I'm being so for real.
Maybe he just
ain't,
dressed gay.
ain't no
No,
nigga said no shit like
He's
that.
too good.
Ain't no
I'm
nigga
telling
said
you,
that.
there's
Nigga was
no,
like, yeah, that nigga so fly. He just be like, nah.
no. Like I'm talking about like in the fashion world, it's a little bit different
That's
because
the gay
like
world.
He was
no,
putting
it's
that type of
not.
Yes,
shit
it
on.
is.
Not
Like,
fully.
once you cross over
Not
to,
fully.
like,
Art
full
is art.
fashion,
No,
Art
that's
is
true.
art.
You're
So
in
it's a
the-
little
It's like
different.
borderline.
world.
Yeah.
Borderline, but like doesn't mean that you do.
Yeah, I'm not saying
no,
they're
I'm
gay.
saying you
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
But once you cross over to like dressing a certain way, you cross
Yeah.
over to being more open to being more.
Yeah.
well, you
dressed
just
and
need to be
feminine.
more comfortable, like
That's,
without.
That's where it starts. Comfortable.
Like the higher the
You
fashion,
think
like
so?
the more like
you're
borderline it
comfortable,
gets.
and
Yeah,
then
which
why
isn't
does
a bad
comfortable
thing.
Always have to look a certain way.
It's not comfortable. It doesn't have to look any type of way.
I mean, in the fashion world, it
Comfortability?
does, kinda.
No,
kiss
you
the
can
Rick
be
Owens lady?
you can be
See what
fully
I'm saying?
you can
Rick
be
Owens,
fully
like, that shit.
clothed,
Zombie
not
doll
showing your
vampire,
face, and somebody
zesty
would like your
vampire.
fit. You know,
Yeah.
like I beg to differ on that one.
It's levels to it, but I think like fashion is supposed to be like a little bit more androgynous. Like you could put this
Mhm.
outfit on a woman, you could put this outfit on a
Exactly.
man, and like coming from the hip hop world, people are just gonna see that as feminine.
A little
You
bit,
know,
yeah,
versus
of course.
like, oh, like I see the nuance in this. I feel like that makes sense.
Would a masculine man would say is feminine, a female would be like, he dressed nice.
Not all the time.
No,
Wait, because
I'm
but
saying
you talking
something
about
Like you're
has
like
a-
typical machismo, like
Exactly,
fucking yeah,
ooh,
like
oh,
yeah, like
I think that's kind of like, but everybody in that world would be like, no, he's comfortable, he's dressing nice.
Yo, bitch should probably dress you in some shit that she
But
would
so-
never
but-
wear.
but that's
But a
all
female
about
would be like,
perspective.
oh, no,
That's
I
all
think
about
Yes,
perspective.
they going,
You
yeah,
know, he's clean
for
cut.
sure.
It's just tailored. Is everything is he's dressed nice.
Like the
Some
gayest
dudes-
guys be
some
getting the most
dudes can't
bitches
talk
sometimes.
about
No, of
fashion,
course.
though. Like you gotta come with a certain level of swag and knowledge to be talking about somebody's fit and like where it's lacking. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
for sure.
Like I'ma listen to what
okay,
you
there's
gotta say
layers.
about fashion before I listen to a nigga off a construction site just
No,
talking
facts.
about, oh, this nigga gay
But-
dressing like this. Like, bro, you wear the same fucking
fit every
three
day.
things,
You know what
dog.
I'm saying?
Like,
You got the
don't-
black t-shirt, the
Yeah.
black pants, and the.
But
know
you
what
would
I'm
have a
saying?
different perspective if the construction dude was like on the weekend putting that shit on. Like he got a fit, you know what I'm saying? Then he's coming at the dude.
Okay,
then you're
I-
gonna be like, okay, you know, you got in your lane, you're not super high fashion, but at least you get fly.
This,
You know
is
what I'm
how,
saying? Yeah.
this is how picky I am with being able to talk about fashion. If you dress like an LA NPC hood dude, I don't want to hear about your takes on fashion.
what
That's
does that
people with the
entail?
most-
Like
We
fast
know
fashion.
what we
Like
talking
a
about.
GTA 5 character?
What do
Like
you
what are
know
we
what
talking
trying
about?
to say
You know,
right
Yeah,
now,
there's-
come on, bro.
there's- I'm
You trying to get at the stinks right now or
Like-
what?
I know
Like-
this conversation. Ralphie know what I'm talking about.
elaborate.
This ain't no hidden shot towards Ralphie.
'Cause
Ralphie
you-
know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
But you gonna say
elaborate.
flared pants, you gonna say
Yes.
flared jeans, right?
With the cut off bedazzled shirt and all that
See,
shit, and
you
you
in a
look like
certain world.
it's like
Yeah.
four of your homies is posted up and y'all all look the same. And you trying to tell me about like you putting on some Fazos and you think you fly. You trying to tell me that this nigga dressing like a European bum or whatever it isn't fly. Like boy, you don't
But I
know
would say
what fly
they're
is.
both fly.
No, they're both
They're
fly.
both fly, and
It's
they-
the difference between being fashionable and styling, swagging, and just like being clean cut.
Well, you can still
Like,
get
you
can
can have
get
a fresh
you rock
haircut.
I'm not talking
a
about-
brand new t-shirt.
Yeah, exactly.
Some brand new shoes.
Yep.
Yo, you're clean
Some
cut.
501s
I'm
real
not
quick.
talking about-
Yeah.
I'm not
Again, that's
saying
all
that
about
you can't get
perspective.
fly,
That's
but
the
I'm
point
saying
of
your
fashion.
ability
Fashion
to
is
start
being dope.
talking
Wearing
about
something that
fashion.
people wouldn't wear.
Go to
and you would
Marshalls
put
and
it
get
on
fly if you
and
really
get dope.
put
It's
that
like
shit on.
You're
It's like
swagging
your
and
shorts right
styling,
now,
bro. It's
bro.
like you've been
Yeah.
stylish without. You can put on anything.
It's really how you
And-
carry
and it's
yourself
saying,
and type
we
shit.
can all wear the same fit. But if we style it different, I might cut the arm off of mine. I might fucking take off a sock and wrap it
Yeah.
around.
I hear
Like,
that.
take
Take
my
the
shoe.
seam out the
But
jeans,
we got on
something,
the
you feel
same
me?
exact outfit, but mine is going to look different because I styled it different.
I'm not saying that they can't get fly. I'm just saying like if you are just strictly in a certain vein of fashion, like this is what fly is to you.
Oh, you wear like
you
501s,
your
a Pro Club
Yeah.
t-shirt.
but you
and
just
like-
style your stuff the same, and I can see a bunch of dudes that dress like y'all, and I could tell y'all are just like following a formula, so you don't feel like you're sticking out.
So what
right?
about all the niggas that wear Rick Owens that look like a fucking
Look
ball?
dirty,
Yeah.
look
They
a
all
mess.
look like
yeah.
a fucking mob.
But I want to see
like they're all dressed
What I'm
exactly
saying,
the
though,
same.
like a $500
There's no other fit you can buy except the same one that this person
that
bought.
Cardi
But
wore
what
or
I'm
something.
saying
yeah.
though is like
No,
I
but
want to
it's
see
fall winter
I want to see a
2006.
range though in your ability
Some
to
people,
wear.
You
that's
think
their
that's
range.
truly
A black and
fashionable is
white
like
fit,
having
that's
different
their
looks.
range.
It's understanding. Like give me an Americana look. Give me like a little like urban look. Give me like you got to be able
So
to
you
mix
feel
it
like
up
you can't
for
claim
to-
fly unless you got
No,
multiple
you
looks.
can get fly. Like
But you're
like
not
Pharrell,
as fly.
I would say Pharrell was
Okay,
the
if
You're not
prime
as
I
example
want
fly.
of
to hear
that.
from a Pharrell. I don't want to hear about like the homie that got like a couple fits.
He
that
took
be
a
doing
notch
this-
though. I was just talking about this the other day. He
What?
kind of went a certain way.
A Pharrell?
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
his
Once
style-
once
he
you
was-
head to LV, you gotta
No,
start.
that's what I'm saying. There's
yeah,
streetwear fly,
exactly.
and then he was like, "Okay, now I wanna
skateboard.
I wanna
P
get
fly,
over
and
here
then,
with
yeah.
these guys." You know what I'm
LV,
saying?
P
That's what
fly.
I mean by the difference.
But like his style ID is present in the new collection.
He still use skateboard swag
Mhm.
in the fashion world, but
Mhm.
you know,
He's got to
His
adapt at least to a
Americana
certain
shit
extent.
as well as present. Yeah, for sure. What were you gonna say though? You had something
I'm
to say
saying
about the shorts.
your shorts is like you pull that off because you wearing them. I wouldn't wear them, but you put your
Swagging
fit
out.
together.
No, for sure.
And this is what I was just telling Ralphie. He got the cheetah print shirt and he was like, "I'm wearing
It
it
would've
a
went
certain way."
perfect.
Exactly. That's why it's fucking crazy to me.
exactly.
You was about to rock a cheetah print.
I know. I made some cheetah
Oh, you
print
made
and
some-
some like
Slay.
elephant print,
Uh-huh.
and I was telling him, he like,
You
"Man,
gotta
bro,
wear it
you
a
want
certain
some
way.
cheetah print." I'm like, bro, no, it's like cheetah. It's like if you,
It's in.
It's if you do it, you do
Yeah,
it. You gotta
yeah,
just do
yeah,
it.
yeah.
You
Yeah, I
know?
seen
You
people pull the
know.
fit
Nobody
off
can
for
tell
sure.
you this
You
is
gotta-
cool. You
look,
just gotta
you gotta
just
do it
do
a
it and say it's
certain way.
cool.
But it's like the way he's even talking about it, bro. Like it's degrees to this shit. You feel me? Like some people think cheetah print or like military fatigue. Like if you're really into fashion, you think patterns.
Yeah,
You're not
patterns,
tripping off of
exactly.
what the pattern is. You tripping about like how am I gonna get this pattern off? You
Textures.
feel me? Yeah, like you start talking about it a different way. I can't even remember how we got here. I just don't want to hear certain niggas talk about.
That's the most valid
You know what I'm
argument
saying?
for the
Like-
cheetah print I heard. Cause
Oh, we were
the
talking
way
about,
Ralphie
like-
was arguing it was some bullshit.
No, the way I
Still
argued
was-
with it was if you doing it, you doing it. There's nobody to tell you that this is cool. If I said this was cool when I walked out the house and I did it, that's what it is. It's like I don't need nobody to tell me or be like, "Oh, I don't think you should wear that. People don't wear that." Nigga, I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck what people wear. Nigga, I'm
'Cause
wearing this shit. It's cool
Everything's
now.
been
Like,
that at some point.
like-
Nothing is like inherently cool. And somebody made that shit cool at some
Exactly.
point. So you just gotta be the first one sometimes. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like wearing a fucking hoodie in 100-degree weather.
Exactly.
Like you swagging that
look
out.
fucking crazy with a hat on. All you
Yeah,
guys.
but go crazy.
Yo.
This is
All these
this
damn
the West
layers.
Coast though. We wear
It's
hoodies in
fucking
100-degree weather.
blazing,
Yeah.
bro.
And you expected it to be cold back here. though.
I would
You
have wore a
expected it to
puffer
be cold.
jacket if I knew better.
And you would be passing out right
That's
now.
my favorite thing in the Bay though is like puffer jackets no matter what. Like,
And-
But at least it's actually cold out there.
Get it fly. You feel
Like San
I remember
Francisco
LA
be
had
cold
like
most of the
a
time.
Montclair wave and like the heat
Yeah.
where we just put on Montclair and just
Just
make some
sweat
more
dripping
and it
down the
was
side
just
of your
hot
face.
as a bitch, like at all times.
That shit is fly to me. I don't know what it is. I be seeing dudes run around in the Montclairs. It's totally not
Some Canada-
Montclair.
Canada
running around.
Goose.
He's really
Yeah,
in
you know,
the-
Mont Blancs and shit.
Yeah.
He's in the whip with the AC on full blast.
Yeah, trying to cool down. No heat stroke.
Oh shit, man. Well, let's get into some of these topics. Really explosive news day yesterday. We got Charleston White reportedly
Shit.
shot at in Houston. I thought that this was crazy,
He was talking.
He was
crazy.
popping it.
He was talking crazy.
man.
He was popping it before and after.
Yeah, he was.
They should have beat his ass because now they let him pop.
Yeah, they
Like,
gotta aim better
bro,
if they
you
gonna
can't
do
shoot
it.
At this nigga, you
No,
gotta
because back
get
in the
him.
day, somebody was willing to go to jail over that shit.
For sure.
Nowadays, niggas, everybody like, shit, I ain't going to jail over that shit.
Oh God,
For
and he's
sure.
telling you that he
Over
gonna tell
missing?
on you.
Yeah,
So if
okay.
he survive,
So
Like,
Charleston White was reportedly shot at moments ago while chilling in Houston. He was not injured. So we don't have his rant here, but maybe like we got it updated on the page or something because he was going
No, he
in
was
on
going
mob
in.
ties. This was crazy. This was like,
but the thing I think that I don't know exactly what it was because he said that they came up to him like, you need to apologize. He was like, what the
Yeah.
fuck is y'all talking about? I ain't apologizing.
so Charleston White speaks on getting shot at in Houston and claims it was Jay Prince and mob ties who was responsible.
Ward by myself.
Yeah.
And the nigga wouldn't even take a plane get me. Not only did they shoot at the car, they called 30 niggas. Mob time. Mob time. The niggas showed up 30 deep, and all they wanted to do was to plead with me to apologize to James Prince. James Prince, fuck your mama, nigga. Fuck your mama, nigga. Do you hear me? James Senior. You sent your pussy hit squad. Y'all had a chance to get me. Honeycomb Brazy. All the niggas. I told y'all I was in the city. Told you niggas I was in the bitty. I told you niggas I was in your city, bitch ass niggas. I told you niggas I was in your city. I've been showing you my egg. I went to fix my location. Who does this? I don't know no nigga that come to y'all city who don't check in and say, hey y'all, I'm in Academy. They wouldn't let me buy my mace. I went to Academy first to try to buy the mace. Cause I know I'm going to 5th Ward. And I know this gonna be a war, cause don't no nigga who disrespect Rap-A-Lot Records and mob cars show up in 5th Ward after disrespecting Pimp C. Nigga, I said fuck George Floyd. I said fuck Rap-A-Lot. I said fuck Jay Prince and had the nerve to walk back in the 5th Ward neighborhood by myself with no police protection. I got to be the baddest nigga on the internet. I will be calling the FBI in the morning to file a report. Why? Because my local James Prince sent a representative. So I will be going down to the FBI office in the morning to put this in documentation. Because we know he had Takeoff killed. We know he had Takeoff killed. That's crazy. For the illegal gambling. And I got information on the illegal gambling and the Takeoff case. One of Rap-A-Lot people called me and gave me information. I stayed for 3 hours, my nigga. Just to show these niggas I really think I'm bad. I don't weigh nothing but 125 pounds, 5'8", one eye, with a hip that's taller than the other. I stayed in that bitch for 3 hours in 5th Ward watching niggas take pictures, watching niggas pull up, and then a big old nigga with some muscles go come up there. He think we in a cell together where he can scare me to apologize. Now, we was in a cell together, I might say, man, I'm sorry, James. I'm sorry, I didn't mean what I said to you. But nigga, we ain't in the free world. James Prince sent a representative. So, we ain't in jail, we in the free world. Can't now one of you bitch ass niggas make me apologize, nigga. That's why I pat you on the shoulder and say, get with me later, nigga. Damn near passing y'all to my assistant. Man, we just need you to go back and apologize. Well, James, since you want an apology, here you go. Fuck your mama. Oh my. I don't give a damn if bitch is dead or alive. James Prince Sr. Fuck your mama, nigga. Fuck your baby. Fuck of yours that tried to start the school of Prince with Baba Mean, but she wanted to give him some pussy. Fuck that bitch too that almost lost the kids to CPS. Fuck your abusive son that beat up and raped the bitches. Fuck you, James Prince. Fuck 5th Ward, Texas, nigga. Fuck 5th. We ain't in jail, we in the free world. Most of them niggas were dope fiend crack babies born anyway after 81. Nigga, fuck your brother who was fucking them boys in prison, nigga. Fuck everything associated with the Prince family. And you can suck my dick with cum on every grave site of any motherfucker associated with your bloodline. James Prince Sr. Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, so what y'all think, man, about Charleston going at Jay Prince? Is this a smart idea, or you think he's just gonna be okay?
Yeah.
I know, but now they popping at him.
But look, he was going at it before. He was going at it after.
It's gonna continue.
He gonna keep going at it.
Yeah.
I told you, unless somebody ready to crash on a nigga like him, unless you ready to go to jail, do life over, and say fuck it, I did it, then it is what it is.
So they just.
Like,
You think they should have just?
Police, you did it.
Exactly.
Should they just have ignored him because this is just like a game that they can't win, pretty much? Then, like,
it's either you ignore him or it's just one.
You gotta take care of him.
Crash out.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm
But
saying?
he's not gonna shut the fuck up.
He ain't gonna shut up. So it's like
That's the one thing though.
and that's the thing. He wants you to crash out. Catch this body.
yeah.
He's like, shit, if you gonna do it, go ahead and do life over me.
For sure.
You think he
That's
really
the point.
believes that though? He's really willing
What
to
you
die.
gonna do? You gonna go to jail and do life over what you
But
do?
I think
to him.
Charleston White does like value his life, and this is like he loves to antagonize. But if it comes down to it, I don't think he wants to die for real.
And I think
Because he
and
gonna
if
blow
you-
his shit if you try.
If you love to antagonize and you provoking, you ready for whatever comes with
You're
it. So
poking
you
the
ready
bear.
to die, nigga. Shit.
I think he's accepted it. There's already video of him getting shot at on the net. Remo just posted it before we got up in here, and I just feel like he's doing this to maybe protect himself. You feel me? Because he knows it's serious with them now. Like, if he got shot at, he understands, like, oh, they really not playing about this shit. The one thing I disagree with is trying to tie Jay Prince to this so firmly. Because I feel like a lot of people from this crew, they do shit off the name of the crew. And we know the feds are trying to build a case against Jay Prince. But I don't think, as gangsta as Jay Prince is and all the shit he's been through, that he's really, like, talking to some yuppie on the street saying, yeah, handle that. Charleston coming through. No fucking way, bro.
Yeah,
the people around Jay Prince
you would be surprised, bro.
So you think niggas was just sitting around like, you know, that nigga Charleston over here. Oh, let me call the homie. Let me call the homie. Let me call it. And everybody was just like, oh, we just finna go over here.
No, they did it off the strength of the squad. They did it off the strength of the name. They didn't do it.
There is no indication that Jay Prince. There's been no indication that Jay Prince had anything to do with anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Jay Prince was probably not involved with. If you would have told me it was Junior, I'd say, yeah, that nigga did that shit.
Or even mob ties. We don't know if it's even mob ties.
You told me it was Junior,
but I'm just like,
nah. I'm just saying. Like,
I'm just saying the only person that's claiming mob ties was involved at all is Charleston White. Like, they ain't coming out. There's no people coming out responding. They ain't nothing.
You gotta apologize.
Yeah, but who knows if that's he's disrespected thousands of people. Who knows if it's mob ties? It could be somebody.
Bro, he in Fifth
Yeah,
Ward,
but I'm saying he disrespects motherfuckers in Houston all the time outside of Jay Prince. It could be motherfuckers just trying to get up. There's thousands of people that want to get up with Charleston. So you think it was mob ties?
If he's in Fifth Ward, bro, we know who was.
Then what was the whole point of the previous statement of saying why tie Jay Prince into this?
He's trying to directly tie Jay. He's saying FBI, listen to me. This guy is having his goons shoot at me. That's what Charleston White is doing. And I'm saying that Jay Prince is not moving like that.
Why do you think that? Why do you think he's not moving like that?
I know he's not. This is the whole case that he's
not.
This is the whole case. This is the whole case.
You mob ties?
I've listened to
mob ties.
You like Drizzy?
Nah. I've been listening to his.
Mob ties,
I listened to his interviews though about his.
It's deeper than rap.
Pursuing him. It is deeper than rap. But no,
that's what I was gonna say.
It is.
Yo, hey, he know what's up.
He
Hey, you got
clean it up.
Oh God, yeah.
Get out the mop. But bro, look. Hey, I really did listen to some of Jay Prince talking about, because I was like, why are the feds really like looking into Jay Prince? And he says it's his name has gotten so big and Fifth Ward is like tied to him that it's people trying to do shit off the strength of it. Like, okay, let's say you got some homies, right? They're like, yeah, we stink team. You know,
we'll spank some shit over that mob tie shit.
Or like that. Or let's keep it with merch. Like, yeah, I got the new shit that's dropping or whatever. You trying to get this pack off? Like, I got some exclusive Ralphie merch, but I'm gonna sell it to you on the low so you can get your little bag wherever you selling it first, type of thing. It's the same shit with the drug deals. They saying like
drug deals and some
some merch is different.
Go back together to
whatever.
He said whatever.
I'm like, what the fuck? How did that?
I'm lost. Because he wants to talk about drug deals though. But it's like,
are you saying that somebody caught Charleston lacking and was like, I'm about to go slide on his behalf to get some points?
And then when I do this, hopefully
I could see that. I could see that.
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's a better way. That's fuck everything I said. That's the best way to say it.
So what if you go do it and you be like, yo, you know I did that for you.
I ain't even want that to happen.
Yeah, he like, shit, nigga, you ain't do that for me, nigga.
But low key, I kind of see that because remember the whatchamacallit, bro, who got stood over, he ran down on dude because they said he was doing it for Jay Prince Jr. and just trying to get points, and Jay Prince Jr. supposedly said, I never told him even do that.
Is that not how it's supposed to be? Like, Dirk is wrapped into this whole murder for hire because he kind of had to nudge them niggas like, bro, what y'all doing?
No,
what
I'm saying
Dirk ain't nudge nobody nowhere.
I'm just saying allegedly there was a nudge when it should have just been off the strength of we gang. You supposed to get your man and then you know the reward is coming.
All you just did is reverse your point of view with both of them, because it's either he said it, he was doing it for him, or he didn't. But when you do that, and the person tell you, not on the internet, he tell you like, nigga, you ain't do that for me. I don't know what you talking about.
But
then what?
That's how it's supposed to be.
Running down on shit.
Even if you did it,
hoping I get to be a part of the mob.
Mob ties, please accept me.
What movie is this? Like, the fuck?
He said that's how it's supposed to. That's how it was supposed to be.
That's how it's supposed to be. The boss isn't supposed to be ordering hits.
Bro, I thought the boss 100% orders hits.
I'm telling you,
out here just like, ooh, I'm finna go just do this, and hopefully they accept me into their gang.
They gotta
No,
have
they
some
already
type of
tied
ties.
in. They already tied in, but I'm saying like
They're trying to gain rank,
He said
and they're
right,
already in.
The boss needs to
That
be
makes
sending
sense.
out these
in the
hits.
mafia, it's the boss, it's
But-
the consigliere, it's
This
the
nigga,
fucking lieutenants, and the
Okay.
soldiers.
Bro, this is
Mob
in the
ties.
movie,
You
though.
but this is any gang, bro.
How you know you're part of the gang?
Yes.
But I do my
You know there's
research.
gangs in Venice.
No,
I
no,
do my
there is no
research.
research.
There's no gang.
The only research is being a part of the gang.
No, that's not true.
That's
Alex
very
Alonso
true.
It
isn't
is.
from a gang. He's a gang historian.
You could be around
No,
gang
I
members
don't give a
all
fuck
day and
what
not
he
know what they're
says he
talking
is.
about.
If he's not in the gang participating, I don't unless he been in the gang or somewhere near the gang
Dude,
participating.
This is what Adam and Almighty got into a huge fucking argument about. You can understand gangs without
but you
ever
don't
actively
fully
being a gang
understand
member.
if you're not involved.
But then you could say that like
then-
even
You can't-
gang members
you can't
don't
say-
fully.
You can't read a fucking crime report of somebody that committed a crime if you didn't know the thought process of the person who committed the crime when he committed the crime.
But not all gang
But
members
you can
commit
read
every
the-
crime.
No,
you
you
know
can
what I'm
read the
saying?
foul, but this is why people think they're gang experts because they're reading on fouls and reading on stuff that says this happened. But if you didn't participate, you don't know
You don't
what
know.
happened. You don't know
Okay.
the thought
Yeah.
process of a gangbanger, bro.
But don't you
that's
think
why-
that like gangs are so different from each other that even a gang member doesn't know all encompassing knowledge of all gangs? You know what I'm saying? He just knows about his gang.
Gangbangers don't even know about any of that.
I-
They just gangbangers.
I know, but I'm saying
They-
somebody who
they-
studies
they-
all
they-
gangs
they-
would know more than a gang member who just knows his gang. No?
Okay, I can agree that somebody who watches a gangbanger can tell somebody more about a gang
Yeah.
banger than what they would know about their own hood. But
Type
I'm
shit.
saying as far as a gangbanger and why
Like a
they do what they
mindset?
do in the mind, you would never know that unless you gangbang.
Well, like, do you respect like Stephen A's like commentary on basketball, even though he's like will never play basketball, he's never in the NBA, never
He's going
ball.
off of stats. Being a gangbanger, you can't go off of stats because
okay.
you're not necessarily in the field watching
I'm
them.
glad you brought up
unless they
stats.
give you something to show, which is a case that they caught, something that a video that you've seen. That's what you're going off of, but you're not going off of everyday game banging, going to the store, chasing people down the street, doing random game banger just activities. If you're not in the process of watching that or seeing that or just next to it, you don't know what that is.
Ralphie, gangs in LA literally name the generations of the gangs because there's a structure to it.
Bro, can't no old nigga tell the young nigga what he doing in the hood. And they
No.
don't hang
Well,
together.
that's
and that's a
something-
generation.
They do,
so
but
And
they
that's something that
don't,
makes
like-
black
They have a
gangs
whole-
unique. It's
but-
something that makes black gangs unique, yes, but a lot of this stuff is modeled after the mafia.
But
gangs have to
it'd be
see
like that
another
for Mexican
gang
gangs
or
too,
another.
bro.
Exactly, like there's structures to gangs. That's why there are gang
there is
experts.
structures
because
within the
because
unit
nine
of the
times out
people
of
that
10,
they're in.
9 times out of 10, what they're saying is criminal organizations operate like this. They're a fucking pyramid. There's somebody at the top
give
making most of the money.
logistics
and
of it.
then
We all know the logistics
yeah,
of
so
it. That's
you,
not what
so
I'm
you
saying.
can't. But I'm saying that that's why there are gang experts. These people are actually studied in gangs. Or are they
studying. Like, what do you?
A historian will never know what a Roman Empire king was thinking when he was doing what he was doing.
But they're
That
gonna.
doesn't. That you don't need.
But you
to
can live
be-
to tell the day. You can
See,
live to
don't
tell
need
the
to
story.
be Julius
You can
Caesar
tell the
to
story.
tell what Julius Caesar did. Julius Caesar was instructing
You can
people
understand it and tell it-
document my greatness. Look at
Look,
everything
but
I
why
do
would-
and write
but
it
why-
down because
but why was
people
he-
gotta see this
but
shit.
why was he
understand
doing
it
what he
and
was
tell
doing?
it from your perspective, but you can't tell it from the person that's doing it because he might tell you something totally different on how he thought about the situation.
Well, I'm like, what am I
But you
doing?
can
Taking
view
an
it and see it for
educated
what
guess.
it is.
I'm taking an educated guess. All of this is alleged. We don't know who shot. You feel me? It
Who
could've-
shot you?
Yeah, it could have been the leprechaun in the hood. You feel me? He could have got up
Great
on
movie.
Charlotte. You feel me? Yeah, for sure. What I say, Charlotte, fucking Charles, whatever this fool's
That
name
charlatan Charleston
is. Yeah,
White.
whatever this guy's name is. But I'm just saying, like, most likely, like, what we can assume happened. And I'm assuming, on the benefit of Jay
I agree
Prince.
with both.
I think Jay Prince is too old, too studied, too smart to be out here really trying to knock off Charleston White.
I would agree with that, but if I didn't see him on the internet for like the past 5 years popping it at people, like threatening people on the internet, Jay Prince drops Instagram videos of him recording himself. That's given kind of like I might order a hit on Charleston White because he's talking on the internet.
He does like a smooth
allegedly.
PSA though. He does like an old head PSA.
We're gonna have to revisit some of these beats because
I'm
he was on the
telling you.
internet wilding on a couple of these. I'm not gonna lie, but shout out to Jay Prince, man. Hopefully, Charleston White could duck them shots. We don't want to see him die.
And man, a lot of people are getting at Charleston. Aren't they mad at him the way he's been covering the case between the black kid and the white kid?
I haven't seen none of his
saying some crazy
Nolan
shit.
Wells,
Yeah,
the Nolan Wells
about
case.
like 7 years in of just talking crazy.
Yeah,
on
he
the
said the
internet.
most
This ain't the
inflammatory
worst
things.
shit,
Go back to
just
George
like-
Floyd. We could see his comments on that. You know what I'm saying? It's only negative shit always. You want to pull up that Blueface swatted thing? That was pretty crazy. Blueface gets arrested after fans swat him. I wouldn't call them fans. Swat him while on live stream.
Nah, those be fans, bro.
Nah,
No.
those be the trolls in your
they
chat.
be,
That's not a fan, that's a
people in
troll.
the chat be smoked out and want to see a reaction and see something that they did from the chat happen
Yeah.
in real life. They think it's all fun and games.
But I don't think
Can we
that's a
observe
fan. 'Cause you could
Rosenberg
get
dropping colored prayer
That
hands?
person is probably sitting in his chat for 12 hours.
Are those
every
black
day.
prayer hands?
Shout out to Attorney Rosenberg, great guy,
Yeah,
man.
he can't put black prayer hands. Is that racist?
No, that's
what he identifies.
He got white prayer hands. What do you mean?
he's praying for the black man.
Why he uses white hands?
He's praying so hard for the black man they turn black.
Hi, Sheriff's Department. Put your hands up for me. Turn around and start walking back towards the sound of my voice over here for me.
They called the SWAT on us.
Huh?
You already know his address.
But that
fucking
one
chat.
person who called did. Now the whole world do.
No. Bro, he's live doing shit all the time.
He's just outside. That's what I'm saying. This is kind of what
Police officer all there. Mom, look, the police officer all there.
Cameraman, do me a favor. Can you please put the camera to the side? Keep your hands off. Keep walking back to the sound of my voice. Keep walking back to the sound of my voice.
That's what I
Keep
was
walking back.
thinking.
Back. Stop. Stop.
the cops was being killed. I'll go to the next one, I think.
What?
He's mic'd up so you can hear him.
I don't know.
Feet are hot.
Stay calling.
My feet are hot. God damn. My name's Jonathan. Can you tell me what this is about? Oh, they swatted us.
Huh?
They swatted us. Oh, my feet are hot.
Hey, how many people inside?
Just a kid,
People don't care.
2 guys and a girl.
People
So
do
what's
not
that,
care
4?
at all.
4? All right.
They're all right here though. What?
Okay, who has the camera?
That's my camera guy.
Just your camera guy?
Yeah.
All right.
His name's Mill. Yeah.
Mel?
They have no
Mill.
care in the world. Like
Mill, M-I-L-L?
They'll come out if you just tell them.
Yeah.
Why sit down there?
No.
We all cooperative.
Go ahead and step in real quick.
What?
Yeah, that was it.
I don't know.
Feet are hot.
Stay calm.
Yeah, he didn't get arrested, I don't think. They just cleared the house and then it was all good. I feel like people out here with how many streamers are out here, the police got to be somewhat up on game. Like, oh yeah, it's a swatting situation. Once they see they clear the house and
They gotta
shit.
take shit seriously, though.
No, they was obviously they got the whole they got the rifles out.
They're in the
Yeah,
station. They're like, "Isn't that Blueface's house, the famous Crip?
yeah.
Get the big guns."
But it seems like once he was like, "Oh, they swatted me," the cops kind of like, the tension started like lowering for sure. But y'all are saying that his address been out there type shit. Like it's pretty
The Crip with
easy
the
to find out.
football
No, I
field
feel like
was out there for sure.
All of his houses, right?
content house. You don't live
Yeah, he don't live there though. Okay.
I mean, but at one point.
there. At some
Yeah, you're in there
That-
dwelling.
that was
Yeah.
out there for sure. But I feel like also too, they be living in like the valley and shit. Like pulling up to somebody's crib, you're really kind of chancing it. You know what I'm
But
saying?
swatting them, that's easy. And then the cop
yeah,
might
yeah,
shoot
He ain't
Blueface. You
pull
feel
up
me?
to- you could probably see Blueface crib on Google Maps. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
No,
No, I thought he
exactly.
meant for the pull up, like him recording outside and shit, kind of doxing his own environment and address. I thought that's what.
No,
Boost
but that's
was
what I
getting
mean.
at.
I done seen him like pick his kid up or something.
Yeah,
and
be
he-
outside.
But not
It
even
was the
like
same thing,
for
like-
people pulling up, but just for more people to be like, oh, let's just keep swatting them. You know
He's
what I'm saying?
probably in
Type
the gated
shit.
community.
Oh yeah, that's another point too. Yeah, that's another
Yeah,
point.
because I'm like, this not the first time I think I've seen his front yard. Like,
Okay.
he be recording himself live
He
streaming.
does
Yeah.
At the
IRL
fucking
streaming at
park
the end of
and
the
shit,
day.
like, yeah,
They're-
like-
they can pull up whenever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
He's not trying to be like Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
What do they have to say to get you swatted?
They
like,
say
what are the
the-
accusations?
Somebody, I seen a gun.
they be
the
like, he's got
drugs.
the 2 girls in there kidnapped. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? He's got a
like
gun.
that.
You know what I'm saying? He's putting it to their head. I watched him do it. He's saying he's gonna kill them, and then they pull up, tripping. They got the whole, you know, the tanks out, all that.
Yeah.
Because there was that dude that he lost in Call of Duty, and they was beefing on Call of Duty, and he found a dude's IP address, but it somehow did the next door neighbors, and he swatted the next door neighbor. The next door neighbor opened the door like tripping, and the cops killed him. And then the dude who got the person swatted ended up going to prison for murder and shit. So like,
That's crazy.
that's the chance you run, is like they pulling up thinking they about to deal with the murderer that's got, you know, strapped up. You know what I'm saying?
That
Like,
trigger though. The police didn't. The police killed him.
I know, but I'm saying like it's kind of that
He
thing
filed-
like
he filed a-
felony murder.
He filed a false police report.
for sure, but it's like if somebody dies in the, you know, the action of a crime in certain states, you are liable for that body.
You're
for
at
sure.
fault.
Yeah.
You're the one that called and lied.
Nobody would have died if you never made that false call. No?
Yeah, but nobody
There it
would've
is.
died if the police like didn't use lethal force.
No, but you did a crime. You doing any
That
crime
led to a death.
You already broke the law.
You committed a crime that led to a body.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You get charged for that body. That makes sense. Yeah.
Nah,
It's
but
like
they
you
do-
being the getaway driver and the homies robbing some shit, they end up killing somebody. You like, I didn't even know they killed nobody. It's like you still drove their ass back home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
facts. They do use felony murder though, like in the South on some racist shit where it'll be like a teenager took the mom's car, you know, late night, whatever, snuck out the house, killed someone, and then they'll lock up the teenager and the parent. And they like did like
Well,
studies
I
with
mean,
white people and
yeah.
black people and how often they use felony murder against black people and white people. And of course, it was like you know, a disparity in the statistics and stuff
like the black
that.
people get it more.
I mean,
Yeah.
in that situation, yeah, lock the mom up because you're raising this kid and he stole your car.
and
But
the
you
negligence
sleep,
part.
You sleep though. You tucked away, ready to go to work the next day. Your son sneaks out trying to get some cooch up the street. You feel me? They've been sipping. They hit somebody on the way back. Whatever. You were asleep. You didn't know any of this. You never told them to steal the keys. Like what? Parents aren't going to bed and locking their keys.
You should have put your kid in rehab if you knew he was drinking and driving.
you know?
You should have put your keys higher on top.
Yeah,
Of the shit.
you
Damn,
should put
that's
him in a
crazy.
safe
But
and
when
lock
he
him
can't
up.
reach it.
If my kids shoot somebody with my gun, put me in jail. Don't put my kid in jail.
What
But
the fuck?
Whoa.
Hell no!
If
Send
my
their ass
kid-
to jail.
If my kid
No,
sneaks out
you're
to
both
go
going
get
to
some
jail.
cooch
No.
late night,
What it is he going to jail, but you going to jail too for negligence.
Yeah.
Yo, both
Yo,
gonna be in there
you
together.
There was a case,
Yeah.
no, there was a case.
But he
of school
going to jail
shooting.
too.
Nah.
So y'all
That's,
both take L.
that's some bullshit. If I'm asleep, bro.
Hold on, what
like,
was you about to say, Lil?
No, the school shooting. So there was a school shooting where like this kid got his dad's like guns, and then like he thought he locked them, or he bought him a gun.
I remember that. Yeah.
And then he went to the school, and then he freaking shot a bunch of people, and his dad and him went to jail. And now I don't know their charges. I don't really remember.
and the
think
kid was
that's
like
fair.
mentally disturbed.
yeah,
and they knew that
like,
and all
he
that.
was
Yeah.
he was writing notes and everything,
Manifestos.
like
Yeah.
everything. So like, nah, like your whole bloodline is cooked.
If
Honestly,
you got
like
kids
that's all
in
I
the
gotta
house,
say.
you're supposed to keep the guns locked up anyway.
Yeah, in the
Yeah.
safe and shit.
Yeah, no, he knew he knew how to get in the thing and everything. Like it's cooked.
Oh, he knew how to get in. Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
his fault.
Can we check out the Trap Lord Ross, David? That was a pretty crazy one. He was up in the courtroom. He saw David.
Oh, he saw David.
Yeah, like,
he came
why-
out.
why
He went
did
to the
they-
hearing.
Here outside at the David trial and with all the media, it is very... Okay, folks, I'm here outside at the David trial and with all the media. It is very, very intense today. There's been some very, very big updates from inside that I've just witnessed, and we've just seen some of the key evidence that they're going to be presenting against David. So this is the preliminary hearing. We're seeing some of the evidence that's likely to be used against him, and really it's damning stuff. What we've seen so far is body cam footage of in 2024 in February when basically an LA sheriff was sent to David's home at the request of the Riverside County Sheriff, and they basically got in touch with David personally. We saw the body worn video where they went to his property, they asked him about Celeste, they searched the property for her, and they basically had a back and forth with him about her age. He said that he thought that she was 18, that he'd heard from other people she was 18. We also saw some very, very uncomfortable and gruesome photos of the state of the remains that were found in the Tesla, and it was just really, really awful stuff. Everybody in the courtroom was shocked. I'm going to have a much bigger update for you guys shortly, but that's the latest so far. Okay, folks, I'm here outside at the David trial and with all the media. It is very, very intense today. There's been some...
Any of the trap videos and stuff?
I just watched the video about this when he was talking when he got back home and shit.
So why didn't they SWAT David's house when they said that he's got a little girl in there or whatever. How can the police then pull up fucking tripping? A girl they've been looking for that they knew he had contact with.
Yeah, but we know that they
really called the police.
They said, do you remember the details about why they went and contacted David? Because that was super vague to me. I know it's preliminary hearings, but they said that they went to his house in search of Celeste.
And is she here? No, she's not here.
But they knew that he had contact with her and asked him, what was your contact? And he was just like, oh, social media stuff. Maybe I met her once.
Fortnite.
But that's not enough. Yeah, that's not enough to snatch him up.
You're lying. Come out the house.
They would need some other evidence,
I mean, 13-year-old missing girl, I feel like they should pull up
yes, and they did.
But
is anybody here? No.
But they can't just like illegally search the
saying?
house and just barge in and like, no, we're gonna find this girl. Like they can't do that.
And also that's horrible, but she was a 13-year-old that had been a runaway for like fucking years too, and it was like coming back to the crib and then dipping again. So it's like
this dude was guilty from the start.
I've been said
but
that.
Didn't they say in the video that she went back to the house the day after? Like that's freaky as hell.
Yeah.
Right.
So like, why would she go home the day after when they went to his house the day before? Like that's just like he's like, oh no, go home, go say hi to your parents, go check in.
Flags.
Like, come on.
Like that's his alibi type of thing.
No, of course his parent, like
but at the same
him
time,
manipulating her
knew.
parents the whole time. But the thing is,
he was
he
breaking them off bread though
breaking
too.
them off. He met her, and then the
No, I'm not saying
Adam-
that's right. That's insane.
You know the Adam and Eve law. You know what I mean? Like if you date before, you know, like if
you're like
if
grandfathered in kind of thing.
No. If you date before, like, so he met her when he was 17 and she was a minor, so they were both minors, and he continued to talk to her. So in a way, like it's legal, but like it's still like.
So she was 11. She was 11.
She was
Yeah.
11 and 17. Something like that.
I thought the law was
not my
3 years
13,
and
14-year-old.
11 months.
But
I
that's
don't know
what
how.
I mean.
Yeah, it's insane.
He got too much upper experience and shit. Like,
Absolutely.
He's
That's a grown ass
manipulating the hell out
man.
of her.
Like,
No, that's a
is
baby.
Is this true though? Is this like a actual fact that David was in contact
Yes.
and paying the parents? Because the
No,
DA,
not paying the parents,
DA
no.
came in with the parents and they did this whole like show of force thing and stuff.
I seen that. Yeah.
Why would the DA want to so closely align themselves to the parents if they feel like the parents were committing a crime as well?
I haven't seen evidence of that. That's just what I heard. I know for sure he was paying
hearsay.
their friends off for sure.
I don't know about
So-
the parents. I think that's
I don't know.
internet
I'll have to
rumor.
look
I don't
into
think
that.
I don't think mom at least was
Supposedly
getting
the parents
paid
was
and
getting
stuff.
paid.
Yeah, that's what I heard too, for sure. Because it's like, why are you letting your 11-year-old daughter hang out with this famous dude if you not getting nothing out of
He's
it? You know what I'm
already
saying?
famous.
They might have been
So
indirectly getting cashed out just because, like, oh, this is my celebrity friend, and he's like, he'll take
Doing
care
little
of me.
favors.
You know what I'm saying? Like little shit like
I just
that.
can't
Yeah,
see
I mean,
nowhere
and
where
didn't you hear
11-year-old
about
is
the
hanging around
teacher
a
talking about her?
Yeah.
The teacher literally saying that like he taught Celeste. He was saying that she was saying that she met a rapper in L.A. blah blah blah, and then she went missing. Like he literally said that one of the teachers, like in her area in Lake Elsinore, right? I
Yep.
think it is like Elsinore. Like
yeah.
he was talking about it, and like everybody was like in shock. But I'm not surprised because I feel like as a little girl, not knowing and then not, you know, like meeting somebody online and them understanding you, like she's gonna go with that person instead of her parents. You know, she's gonna rebel. You know.
So it sounds like they had like an internet connection.
Yeah, for
and
years.
Then they was talking to each other on fucking pages for years, and they finally met, and it was the love of my life.
Yeah.
This is fucking weirdo. Cause you know,
Yeah.
Yeah,
fucking-
he's a
When you
sicko.
met that person, you had to been like, okay, you're too young now. I see that you're a little fucking kid, but he didn't. He was like, but our connection is so deep, ass
Yeah.
weird type nigga.
Yeah,
like,
it's horrible. It's
like, you
disgusting.
fucking
And then
freak.
he was paying kids at her school to give her a phone.
Yeah, because she got her phone taken away.
Because she got her phone
Yeah.
taken away. He went all the way over there in the Tesla. There's literally a photo of him paying a kid and giving him the phone in like some random parking lot, and it even says it in the hearing.
And Trap said that they showed like the footage of like them opening the trunk. He was like, some shit I seen up in there, like they will never leave me. Like that shit was some of the most heinous stuff I've ever seen in my life. Like he's seen all the evidence.
The only part I didn't like about this whole case is this. They didn't arrest him until like, ooh, let's arrest him now. Like, bro, if they would have found a gun, a dead body in any one of our car out here, everybody would have been in
Like
jail
this.
the first moment.
It,
Like
it
this.
literally happened a couple weeks later.
Why don't
was
you
on
think
tour.
they?
Random lady got arrested because they found a body in her trunk.
Why didn't they? Why did it take so long? You think they was just building evidence? Because I know
But
sometimes
what
they do
evidence
that.
You need that is grounds right there to arrest you, even if you have no evidence. There's a dead body in your car. We need to talk to you.
Yeah.
There
No, we need you
Oh,
locked
wait,
up till we
sorry.
figure this shit
No,
out.
but he went
No,
into
no,
And they
even
know
if, even if you go to jail and they let you out, but we got to take you in,
But he
No
went in
cap.
for questioning though.
bro. This
No,
nigga, that was like
you know
months
who went
later,
into
bro.
questioning before him was his Asian friend.
Yeah, the Asian
His Asian
streamer
friend
homie.
went first.
All of them. They brought in a bunch of people, and people were like, "Why did they bring him in for questioning and let him go?" Like similar to what you're saying.
They probably
for sure.
did want to blow the case too early and like fuck
Some-
shit
yeah.
up.
But
'Cause
also he
they
had-
know he got money to pay for certain things to get him out the way.
And he had a good alibi because he was on tour, so that was like the whole
Yeah,
thing. Is
he
like I
was
wasn't
on
even
tour.
around when this happened.
They let him
you know what I'm
keep
saying?
going on tour.
I know,
That's
but
the
he
crazy
had the
thing.
alibi. Like I was over here when this happened. I was out of state. I was over here. So
and then
they,
he also had the other Celeste, which will just mess everybody's brain up. Like that's like he has a mind of like a serial killer.
yeah, he had like a
this
girl
is some
of
like
age named Celeste and was trying to
premeditated-
re-rock it. Yeah.
Like,
he was
dude, no, he was insane. Like, and then haven't you guys heard like him talking about his music? He's like, I'm just writing this. I know I haven't felt this before, but like I'm writing this, for my future self, so like I can look back and like I'm like but all you're talking about is like
yes, and
Yeah,
killing
like-
a little girl.
and then
What
your
if romance
anime and your
homicide?
anime thing that you were talking about, or like your inner self, the other person.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
People who just talk like that are
like,
fucking weird
ooh,
as fuck.
Like, no, you're psycho.
And then she's missing her finger that had the tattoo that said
That's some
David on
anime
it. You know what I'm
reference.
saying? Like it's
It's an anime
crazy.
horror reference.
Which makes me go back to my original point. It just seems like he was given so many liberties. Like even when the police came to his house casually looking for a 13-year-old girl, instead of really tripping, being like, "What the fuck is going on here?" Like you're one of our only leads to this little girl. We're on your ass.
And
like
that's how it shows how flawed our system is.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Go ahead.
If it's a missing girl, you would want to start flipping tables and not kicking down every single door, but you can't do that. You need warrants, you need certain shit, you need evidence and proof.
But if I say he got a gun, they gonna do that.
They're gonna run down you, tackle your ass.
and that's what's fucked up about it.
It's
When it comes to
you
those
know
type
if you
of
know.
crimes,
That's
they
that's
treat
all
them
I'm gonna
light.
say. You know
But
if
when
you
it
know.
comes to crimes with like, you know what I'm saying, they treat it like more like aggressive.
And he
Threat
said
of
that David
violence.
came out with the glasses on, so he's kind of trying to, they say people wear the glasses to look less threatening. That he had a motion to get the shackles removed when he appears in court because they don't want him to seem like he's just this uncontrollable free. And
You're in jail, nigga.
the judge
all
said,
that
"Nah,
shit
it's bad."
over with,
Yeah,
nigga, like-
the judge said, I forgot. He said, well, "I'll meet you in the middle," but them shackles is staying on. So I forget what they
I
granted
didn't know
him.
that there were like these shackle clauses and stuff if you commit a crime super duper heinous. That
It was it was literally called a shackle motion. I think is what Trap said. It was called a shackle motion, but
I didn't know that they did this. You know what this makes me think of though as well, because like people been alleging they met in Discord and stuff, and they've been that's where the relationship started or whatever. This kind of makes me feel like I get why certain states in the South are requiring people to put in their ID to go to certain sites and stuff. Do y'all feel like we should have stronger internet censorship to where like your internet accounts are now linked to your person, similar to like a credit card? Your date of birth, age, everything confirmed, like IDs and stuff. Just go full surveillance state with it, so then everything is transparent.
Sounds
because
horrible.
I know it sounds bad. You're
a
bad, but
bot.
it's like if we could identify, like we could see this is David's account. He's an 18-year-old, 19-year-old person. This is Celeste's account. This is an 11-year-old person online.
Shut it
There
down.
should not be threads between them having these kind of conversations. You could kind of catch crimes maybe easier that way,
So
and it's not.
Are you pro flock camera?
I was just that's what it made me think
look
of
up
too.
flock cameras whenever I'm out.
I've seen it like kind of mess up from time to time.
Cause that's what it sounds like.
That's what it's giving. That's why I said you're a bot, bro. You're a bot.
I mean, well, like in a
I feel like-
circumstance like this, like imagine too.
No,
you're-
you can't build a circumstance for
Okay,
it,
let
because
me-
if you create a circumstance for it, that means you with it.
Let me make this argument. You're a celebrity, right? You got fan accounts, you got fan engagement accounts or whatever. Maybe you got someone on your team running it. And it benefits you to do that because of the liability. You're one step removed. I didn't send these messages to this kid. It was somebody I hired for $15 an hour to reply to my fans' messages. You're a little bit more protected that way. But now imagine as a person, you're a celebrity, you got like a fan club community. you can now see like, okay, the teenagers messing with me this much, 21 to 25, they're messing with me, 30 to whatever, You can see all those metrics and you'll engage with those accounts accordingly because you know how old they are. You're not going to say some shit like the whole academics thing where he was messing with the teenager, just joking
his
with
little
him.
young ass homie and saying some weird shit to him.
But if you can see, like, this is a 16-year-old, you're going to be like, all right, I'm not about to.
16F in the chat. Like, you want to see, like
14,
17.
exactly. Like, that's basically.
What would be wrong with that?
I think it would make more sense for minors.
They lie about it.
No,
okay,
but
so
like IDs.
I just
all
think
lied about
point
it when we
blank
made our
period.
first social media
I had my
account.
Instagram. I was like fucking. I mean, my AIM account. I was like fucking in middle school.
MySpace for sure. Yeah.
I was 99 years old.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, but then when you go
I
into
even had a
chat
live for
rooms,
RuneScape.
when you go into chat rooms, right? And we all probably were young going into chat rooms.
Scratch
and we
all
weren't
of that.
supposed
Do you want the government into them to have all your information
No.
to know that you're doing what you're doing or not doing anything, but just knowing that you are you? Just as simple as that.
As someone who's just not doing anything too salacious or crazy online, like, sure, I wouldn't have a problem with that.
No, it's
No,
not
you're a
online.
lot.
It's in real life.
Period. If they got that, they have it. Period.
But I'm saying like some kind of tether. Like my credit card is tied to me. Like we could create a
that's your
system
credit
like
card.
that. We could create a system
I'm
like
saying
that.
word. If they see you in your face, it automatically recognize you and say, Ricky, this is Ricky. He's 30-something years old and whoopty whoop whoop.
He did this
He always
yesterday.
goes to the
He
gas
woke up
station
at this
on
time.
He
Like
went
that's
over here.
disturbing,
I think
dude.
Because I have to make this argument. I used to work in data, right? And all my friends that were in
Oh, he wanted. Yeah.
No,
He's waving the whole.
I'm not.
Do you want that?
No,
to be
he's
cool
trying to
or
give
not?
context.
I
He's trying to
said
give
I already
context.
answered by saying that I feel like as a person who's not doing anything salacious, I don't really have a problem with that. Like I don't think that my internet footprint would really give rise to an
No,
alarm,
it's not
right?
internet
It's
football.
Or just
Real life.
my
Real
data.
life.
Okay, let me make my data example. A lot of my homies, we working in the same space. They're getting all weird. They're using DuckDuckGo to use the internet and stuff.
heck no.
They're trying to protect their data at all
VPNs and
costs and all this shit. And I'm like, yo, why do you give a fuck? Your data footprint is invaluable to anyone's because it looks like everybody else's, bro. You're not doing nothing special or nothing different from the next 10 guys sitting next to you working in this office. So why the fuck are you trying to hide your identity online?
I think
Because they are
I don't
doing
believe
something.
that, because they probably
But
are
that-
doing
but when you
something.
when you
even
start,
if-
when you
Talking
start
about
to
go,
try
go,
to have
go
to
is
cover it
crazy.
up, when you have to start to cover it up and stuff, that makes me look at you like, what are you
No,
trying to
they don't
hide?
care.
because I think like as Americans we have right to privacy, and that's kind of
Of
what they're worried
course.
about. Is like the Patriot Act, with 9/11. They pretty much exposed that they have been just listening to our calls illegally. It's like those type of things. It's like when you open the door, it doesn't seem like they just stop at the line. They tell us they're stopping
Exactly.
at. It always takes a step further, and then it's like we're stopping crimes and losing freedoms of Americans. You know what I'm saying? And that's
As
something
people, as humans.
you got to start weighing which one's more. Do you want your freedoms as American to have your privacy, or do you want to stop David from killing another little girl?
I already make this argument, bro. If you are taking a shit in your bottom bathroom off to the left, we have enough technology for a drone strike to go exactly there. Your house could be full. It's Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving Eve. Your whole family's there. You decide to duck off. You're an enemy of the state. You taking a shit. They can drone bomb that little bathroom and not kill anybody else.
But I don't want them to have even more. If they
but
already do
but
that.
we already cooked. That was my whole thing.
I know,
It's
but
like,
it
we
could only
already
get
know
worse.
that they got
No, but
everything on us.
Just because we know in the back of our head, oh, we already cooked, I don't want it to be like written in stone, we're cooked.
In laws.
But
yeah.
I feel like
I
it
don't want
already
them to know, like,
between knowing in the back
exactly
of your
what I
head, like
did.
back in the days where people were like, don't talk on the phone, they're listening. But like, okay,
Yeah.
people thought that was a joke, but now it's
Like the Edward-
now you know,
telling me
now
I'm really going
now
on?
you know that they're listening.
Edward
It's a
Snowden
big
is in
difference
Russia
between
hiding
knowing
out to
in the
this
back of
day,
your
you know,
head
like-
something and then like, fuck
Okay.
it, they just written it in stone. They own us. They watching us. I don't want that.
But you are correct, because Obama did blow up like a U.S. citizen with a drone because he had ties to Afghanistan. That was during his administration. So they've been doing it, but we don't want to see it go further and, like he said, be out in the open where it's just like everybody is okay and we've accepted that we have no privacy. That's not America no more.
His
No.
Prius is driving around with cameras on top, bro.
I'm glad that you said that. That was going to be my next point, bro.
But you're
When this
outside
crime
in
happened-
public.
When this crime happened, we all said, what the fuck? They found her body in a Tesla?
Why
How
they
is
don't have
the
the
crime
footage?
not already solved? Tesla
Exactly.
records from 8, 9, 12 different angles.
I literally said the same
We
thing.
already know that
Pull
we
the
live in
battery
a
out.
surveillance state. We already know that we're being watched
In
at all
public,
times.
not
In
inside
public.
of our homes.
And
we have no
and look,
expectation of privacy
with-
out in public.
With Flock Cam, exactly. With Flock Cam, I'm not cool with it making mistakes, like with the lady. They kept pulling up to her house and they were straight up harassing her. They were like, "We know you the porch pirate, bitch. We got you on camera just because you driving through this area at this time. We know it's
because that's like facial recognition technology that's kind of faulty still and stuff.
I'm not down for any of that stuff. You feel me? Like the whole you got to get it right. And people do deserve their liberties. They should have their day in court. They should be able to like because she was basically saying. I feel like what she was saying was like, yo, check out my little data trackings. Look at my GPS, everything. I'm not the fucking porch pirate. You can look at my shit and tell that I'm not the person doing this. And the police was just unwilling to accept that when he could have been like, you know what? If you're offering this information, let me just see your kind of like footprint and stuff. Oh, you know what? It's not you. It must be somebody else. Continue your investigation. Go on. If you're trying to wrongfully convict people with technology, which they do.
Because they're power hungry.
Yeah, we come from a flawed system. Sure, there's going to be misgivings. But do I feel like maybe some of this shit, like internet chat rooms and stuff, should be a little bit higher surveilled? Yeah.
What happens if you didn't do nothing, right? Mm-hmm. But you were in this area at this time, and they got you on camera because you were walking right here. But you ain't do nothing. For sure, you know you ain't do nothing. Mm-hmm. But they have an AI video of you doing something. Mm-hmm. And your face was in the area, and you was on camera and surveillance, and there's something that happened. And they say you did it. And they come and arrest you and say you did it. How do you feel about that?
I'm obviously not down for that.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not.
That's where it's
you are. That's where it's going.
That's where it's going.
I think that
if you can't see that, then you're blind.
So with AI's whole thing, right? What's happening underneath it is it's like trying to get as close to the truth as possible, like an iteration of 99%. It iterates over.
That's the idea for sure.
That's the idea.
That's the idea. What you see. So if I see a video of you doing something. And I see a video of you walking over here on flock cameras. That's the truth. That's what I'm seeing.
Give me 2 hours, I can get a CCTV video of you catching a body.
I was literally just saying to say that the technology is moving so fast and it's getting closer and closer to this level of preciseness to where you're not going to be able to engineer a video of someone committing a crime and it be taken seriously.
Why not?
But how not?
Because the AI is going to be tell you this is AI.
Yeah, there's a way to analyze videos.
Yeah, if you have to, if we're talking about just running to computers, letting them make the decisions for us. Let's say my fucking in this circumstance, I was basically. You know, I had to surrender to the computer. It's going to say if I'm guilty or not guilty. I'd be like, ask that bitch if it's AI. And the computer's like, this is AI.
But we are going towards that,
like,
what Ralphie's saying, more than not, I think.
You don't have a lawyer to pay for that. You just, they got you on camera. You dead flat broke. You're a public defender. Your public defender has not got no AI software to solve your case.
But I'm saying if they're using a software to prove that I'm a criminal.
Who about to solve your case?
The authorities. I'm saying that the software
that they're using to catch you, they could use that to analyze that same video and see if it's AI or not.
You did it. Why would they want to defend your
So they're saying that if they want to wash you, they're going to use that to wash you.
Bro. Somebody's going to go to jail for this exact thing and not get out for the next 75 years until they read every single book and they finally beat their case and overturn their charges. It's going to happen to somebody, bro. If it hasn't happened already.
It'll be a little groundbreaking case.
Of course
I understand what you're saying, Rick, and I would feel more comfortable with like a 15 and under rule or some shit like that, where it's like some restrictions where it's like there's a bunch of pedophiles.
Social media is you can't sign up.
You can't sign up.
I know, but you can make it more strict in terms of like, you know what I'm saying, like Roblox, you know, there's a bunch of PDFs on there messaging little kids. Why is there a messaging feature in Roblox at all? You know what I'm saying? Like
we gotta
type
get
shit.
to the
You feel me? And supposedly the dude who invented Roblox was on some weird shit too. So it's like there's people out here and there maybe should some be restrictions, at least for minors.
I feel you.
Young kids.
I just feel like
you were a kid and you made your social media, you didn't give a fuck about none of that. You got your phone took, you made another social media. You used the fake age every time you made a new social media.
You played Grand Theft Auto before you was 17?
I remember.
Yeah. You're basically saying like,
or even Call of
wipe
Duty.
all that shit just forever.
Try. At least try. Yeah, at least try more.
I think in the UK, they're banning social media for kids, and their parents can't even override it.
Yeah.
Their parents can't even say, no, allow my kid. I want it. I think that it just should be some kind of parameter where it's like,
guess what?
I don't think we
still making accounts.
Or like Texas banned Pornhub.
They still using
you can't go.
That's where I got it.
You can't go on Pornhub in Texas. You know what I'm saying?
Like you got to put in your ID to go to Pornhub in Texas. That's what I was thinking. I was like, low key, I kind of understand like why you would want to do this to protect kids. I'm just strictly talking
entering
about
your ID info into Pornhub. You too horny, my boy.
That's
and that's what I'm saying. I'm not tripping. Like
Somebody
if
hacked Pornhub like
my
Ralphie freaky as hell with this search history.
If my Pornhub history
I'm the
leaked.
FBI director's Pornhub
For
profile,
sure.
right?
They're gonna go all
Rob
Epstein
DeSantis,
blackmail everybody.
Rob DeSantis liking
Facts.
porn. Classic,
Anthony
classic.
Weiner.
But like, yeah, if my Pornhub fucking history leaked with my face attached to it, my California ID,
Would you be proud of that?
I'm not tripping.
Everybody
Nah, there's gonna be something in there that's gonna get you.
No.
You got me.
People said
You
that
got
Freaked
me.
out that
What'd you
night.
say?
I don't know why I like that video.
in Texas, they were like, in the chat, they were like, we all use VPNs.
VPNs.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's the key.
Like, there's
so you
no
don't think a kid
going
is gonna be
around
like, fuck all
it.
that
Most
shit,
of them
bro.
aren't though.
But just
I feel like.
make it harder, yeah.
No,
What you
I just
mean
think
make it
point
harder?
blank
It's
period.
AI. How do I get around this? I'm a 23-year-old man and it's saying that I'm 16. How do I get around this?
I guess we got to put a restriction on ChatGPT.
So
too.
then everything
the AI gonna be like, "You a little kid. Sorry, it's bad. I
But
can't
just
tell
think
you.
of-
that's the thing. If you're saying wipe it, then wipe all of it total.
Just delete everything."
Everything. No
No more
social
phones.
media. No none of that shit.
Yeah.
No, you can have a phone, but just to call and text.
Yeah, flip phone.
That's ass.
it. And then
I'm
that's
just
it.
saying. I think we can put restrictions
life
and
was
try
so-
an
life-
attempt
Life might have been so much better when it was like that.
for sure.
I mean, when I see this shit,
But we
though,
wouldn't be
like,
getting as much
how
money,
easy
probably.
of access
Yeah, true.
David had to Celeste, and I remember seeing this like one little short documentary on like how these kids are getting tricked by like whether it's internet bullies or people older than them to like self-harm, like cut yourself and shit.
Yeah,
I'm like,
the
bro,
cults.
yeah,
like
the
Roblox
cults and stuff.
cults.
I'm like,
did you
bro,
see
we
the-
gotta be able to
the
get on top of
ChatGPT
this.
girl, the girl that
I feel like with Celeste,
The
I
government
feel like
was
it's
in
more
on it,
deeper
though.
though.
Like, that's the
because
point.
It's
Hold on, wait,
it's
y'all
more
go
like
pause
a thing where why is anybody that's around David every single day? Y'all know exactly what's going on. How are you guys cool with this?
Oh, get all of them,
get what I'm
everybody.
saying?
They was acting like
Lock
they
'em up.
didn't really know what was going on. They kind of knew
Like-
but didn't know what was going on. It's
But
like,
there was
that's your
giant
little-
streamers
if
over there.
that's your little
Jason the
shorty, you
Ween.
know what I'm
Dude,
saying?
Jason the
Poke you all
Ween,
the
Jason
time.
the
Your
Ween,
people-
and
The homies
David are
is-
like
yeah.
this.
Y'all know what's going on.
Like
Yeah,
this.
facts.
if anybody around me even had like a whisper of some shit like that going on,
Like, bro,
I'm
you
like,
on
You're
some
weird.
I'm at least
You're
questioning
weird.
them and being like,
No,
"You got to
I'm not-
answer these
I'm not
motherfucking questions,
questioning
gang."
you. I'm not around you because why is your name even involved in some shit
For
like
sure,
this?
for
Why
sure.
is your
No, but
name
like,
in the
I'm
same
saying if you see
sentence?
it, when you see it, you have to approach and tell
Absolutely.
the person, like, bro, you know, like, what's this, like your niece or something,
Yeah.
like your cousin? or
No, it's
something?
be like that's what.
Like,
Talk to her. Hey, how old is you though?
Like,
For
y'all,
real.
y'all like what y'all?
I'm
why
pretty
you
sure
riding
we've
around
all
with this
done
little
that
girl?
with,
Like, you know
with
what
a
I'm saying?
female
Like,
at a
she's not
party.
19,
To
bro.
freaking like, how old are you? Like, how old are you? Let me see your ID. Like, no.
Now, if you have a conversation with a 14-year-old, you're gonna know that they fucking 14.
But
For
it's
sure.
like the reason why nobody questioned it is because David had her pull up. Like, that's the thing. Like, nobody's gonna question. Like, I mean, they are gonna question, but
I'm
like,
going to question it because it's like, is this your
but
niece?
all his friends knew. Like, that's my
But it's
point.
it's really because he's
And
rich
that's
and
why it's
famous.
weird.
Yeah,
Rich and
it's rich and
famous,
famous, and they're
like-
You can't be here
scumbags.
right now.
Yeah.
Like, they're
Smoking.
all
Yeah.
they all like the money.
Is
They
it
all
cool
like
we
the
smoke in
fame.
front of
That's
her,
just
bro?
it.
Oh my
Yo.
god! Is it cool?
Oh. Yo,
Out of pocket.
what are we doing?
Lock
Like,
him up.
come
Put
on,
him under
bro.
the jail, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah,
That's crazy. You want to pull up the 50 Cent's album sales?
Yeah, something a little more
Oh,
lighthearted.
gosh.
We went all Minority Report. Is it Minority Report? What's the one? Where
Yeah,
they commit
Minority
crimes
Reports
or-
is when they
Yeah,
bro,
the pre-crime.
they're actually starting that, bro. They doing pre-crime, like trying to pass some laws in certain
And that's
states.
what they gonna do with flock cameras.
Yeah, literally.
But I'm down for flock cameras keeping people safe. Like as far as even
They
the,
not gonna keep
but
you
like
safe.
They
look,
gonna watch
but like
you.
you know what I look at it like even to the YNs that's into it in the streets. Like if they like, nah, you know what? We're not even gonna do
They
that
gonna
because
still
it's
slide.
flock right here. If that makes them
They gonna ski up,
not
They
kill
gonna-
each other,
they
I'm
gonna
down
skis,
with
Skis,
that.
they go
Fuck
through
it.
skis.
Hey,
Fuck it.
They go
get
through
a
the
ski
eyes.
and
They
some-
go
some
through skis.
gloves.
There's only
Get some
certain
ski and some
masks and
gloves.
certain glasses that you
No,
can't
no,
see.
but the YNs they don't care about all that super technical shit. Like
That's what
I
I'm
cover
saying.
my face.
But what
I
about
put on some gloves. I'm
Yeah,
good.
they're not thinking that far
Remember
ahead.
that dude that was interviewing with Adam from SF, and he was saying like they know they got the drones above them with the license
Yeah.
plate readers and shit, so that kind of keeps the tension down.
No,
'cause
to-
it's like,
but I
if
slid
we get out
already,
here
we
and
good.
spank some shit for real, like you feel me? He said he was like the funk is definitely down because of the technology.
I mean, I
No,
think
but
that's
like,
just.
I slid already, so I don't give a fuck. Like
I mean-
I was listening to that new King Von, and I was drilling shit.
Bro, come on. Cook
there is-
County,
there
Cook
is
County
less.
is the worst county.
No, this is the thought process of a young nigga who don't give a fuck.
But
no,
not. But,
you're
Fuck
correct.
what you think. This is
That
this
is
is the
true.
thought process.
But we
That
can
is
look
true.
at the statistics and see that pretty much every violent crime is down all across America. If we're looking back in history of 80s, 90s, 70s, everything across everything, and
Yeah.
we can credit some of that to surveillance. You know what I'm saying? It's way harder to get it. We don't got serial killers like that no more because motherfuckers just get caught.
To an
You
extent.
feel me? Like,
To an extent.
pretty much like compare that to the 70s.
To an extent. That's what I said.
Compare
To an extent.
how-
Because
You got
right-
a sidewalk
No.
strangler that just
Go,
they
Josh,
just hit
Google
him.
how many serial killers are in America right now
Dude, we
compared
don't
to
know.
70,
We
80s.
don't know.
It's a serial killer
It's a
on
serial
steroids
killer.
right
we don't
Bro,
know.
people
This is a
knew who
classic-
serial killers
this
were
is
before they got
classic
caught.
Serial
argument
killer
right here.
smoking a blunt right now. In the
Man,
hood
I'm
somewhere,
talking
bro.
about.
Somebody with a
This is a classic
chainsaw.
argument.
I'm talking about
cutting
how
up
many, the
somebody.
numbers. There's a few now. There was hundreds before. That's because of surveillance.
20 to 50
I don't know,
active.
bro.
25 to 50.
A
I think they're
significant decline from the 70s and 80s peak.
Well, yeah, because
Which was what? What was the eight? It was 300
Well, you know how
known.
But they say
stuff.
undetected serial offenders could be much higher, which is true. But there was 300 known ones before.
What makes
Wait, scratch that.
Three or
Exactly what
more.
you said. How do you, if it's an undetected serial killer, then he's
That's
not.
why-
But you know,
No, I said this is a classic,
everywhere.
classic argument.
All those bodies
No,
in
bro,
the
this-
mountain
this is a
to
classic
call them
argument.
Usually,
serial
no,
killer.
because how do they start tying them
how
together
many-
when there's like a Golden State Killer?
So
There's
we gotta do
One
wait
in
till
like-
they tie them
No,
together.
I'm saying they tie them
Like
together
a
before they
killer.
the Golden State Killer
Like,
got
dogs
caught like
and
50
like-
years
you know what
after
I'm
he
talking
killed all them people,
Like the-
but they knew that there was a
like
killer
murderous
because
dogs
women were
and
dying in the
like-
same fashion in the same
It's
type
like
of area.
more
That's how
than-
they dictate that type
I
of shit.
keep dying from head taps.
And they know that it's a gang that's sliding, so it's not a
No,
serial
fuck it,
killer.
gang, it's one nigga.
person.
Yeah,
Head
Hey,
tap.
yes,
So
King
that-
Von was a
head
serial
tap
killer.
Von
King
was a
Von was a
serial
serial
killer.
killer, and they was about to
my
book
God.
him.
Why y'all putting that on
way.
Von's name, man?
Hey, Trap Lord Ross told me.
say that. I knew
Trap
he
Lord
was
Ross
gonna
told
say
me.
that.
Crazy.
See?
King Von ain't do nothing. He
The
was the
percentage
angel.
of
He's looking down
Americans
on us
who
right now.
experience murderous thoughts range from 7.3 to over 90.
That's kind of
So you're
right.
gonna sit here and tell me that
he-
there's only 25 to 30?
I want to see the data on that one.
Nobody in here ever thought about some
We've
crazy
all
murder
thought
and
about
shit?
For
crazy
sure, but
shit
I didn't
before.
kill fucking more than 3 people. How many is
So
it?
how
Make
many
you a
people
serial
did
killer?
you kill?
I'm just saying, I'm not a serial killer.
I know some serial killers then.
Yeah, no.
But you would,
I'd be on the,
but you would have
just
known
go
way
to the-
more in the
You probably
70s.
talked to a couple serial
Yeah,
killers.
probably.
Like, nigga, like, if
Like,
we're gonna
come
use
on.
3 or
But
4,
but if I
like-
was kicking it in the 70s, I would have known way more. That's all my whole point
No,
is.
you
You know what
wouldn't.
I'm
'Cause
saying?
you wouldn't have known because niggas wouldn't. It wasn't cool to talk about it.
No, it was, you would be weird. You know what I mean? Like you being kinky was a little weird back then.
No,
You know
for
what I
sure. But I'm
mean?
just saying, like, the numbers show that there was way more serial killers in the past, and it's way
Definitely.
harder to be a serial killer now. So maybe Ricky's right. Put more flock cameras up. You know what, Ricky? I'm with you.
No.
If it keeps people
Stop the serial
alive,
killers.
if it keeps people
Bro,
alive, yeah.
oh
It
my
has
god.
nothing to do about-
Y'all
we gotta
really
kill
don't
this,
know
bro.
about AI.
We gotta preserve human life, bro.
Well,
Y'all really don't know
because
about
it
AI.
goes from
It
flight
sounds
It's an
good.
entity.
to just drones
Like, it's-
all day flying, bro.
Are you tweaking
You
it?
you okay waking up in the morning looking out your window to a
I
drone?
live a legal life.
Yeah, I'm not tripping. The drone would get bored of me.
I
I'm telling
live
you.
legal right now. Right now, I'm not worried about.
We
committing
believe you,
crime.
Ricky.
Yeah.
We
And-
believe you.
And
Ralphie.
I still don't give a fuck about that. Hell no, we're not putting them motherfuckers up.
I get that. No, yeah, I'm just kidding about the
police can
surveillance
patrol
shit.
around the neighborhood, and that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
Y'all do
like,
y'all
go
little thing.
ahead. That's
But if
what
we-
they should be doing.
If we
But
talking
they trying
about
to
like,
patrol without having to do their job. They're trying to patrol from
They're
the
getting
I get
lazier.
that.
sitting down,
Getting lazier.
out
Some
more than
tech
you to sit down
companies
and
Yeah.
watch.
is watching this shit
Like-
because it's not the police watching this shit, bro. It's a bunch of weird
And
tech
then
people
they
watching
send them
this
out.
shit.
but is it flock cam like it activates when guns are bust and stuff? Like it
No.
detects
No,
like
It just
certain
depends. They have
frequency
those,
of-
but they also have just regular
They
surveillance
don't,
shit.
they
Yeah.
don't know every time you go to the gas station to fill up gas. Oh, Ricky goes to the gas station every Thursday at 3 p.m. to get some gas after he
But-
leaves out of his job.
And
But
I
one
don't
day
give a
you did a hit
fuck.
and run. No, you didn't even mean to hit that person. You hit him and bam. But you spent off that day.
You checked. It was just a little scratch.
You were just on some like you ain't even do nothing crazy.
And I get a bill in the mail
No,
for
they
a
got-
scratch
knock
They
in
on
the
come
the
car.
door.
arrest you. They come arrest you.
Ricky, put your hands behind your
saying I-
back.
Put your
I
hands
hit-
behind
I
your back.
hit
It
the
caused a little
future.
bit too much
Yeah.
damage.
Like-
and after you hit the car, kind of slightly bump somebody and they hit their head.
Then I fucked up.
Oh my
All right,
god.
well, yeah, take
Dude,
it back.
AI
I
is
hit
God.
them. If I
AI
did
is
it,
God.
if I
Just
hit
say
them,
that.
the book,
If I did a
nigga.
hit and run and I killed someone, I think that's one of the
No,
shittiest
let's say
crimes
you
a
did
person
kill
can
him.
commit.
Just bump their head a little bit.
Yeah, they gotta
Oh, then
bump
it's
like
all
a
good.
cartoon where it
Oh,
like
it's
comes
all
out their
good.
head.
You know me, I'm a good guy. I'm probably gonna pull over, get out of the car. Oh, you all right? You good? Here's my insurance information.
Yeah, they
you know,
said
I'm
they
that
good,
kinda
but then the
guy.
next morning they woke up. I don't.
My
feel
elbow
too
hurt.
good.
And I'll be like, you's a lying ass motherfucker.
But guess what? They got you on
You
camera.
son
doing
of a bitch. You told me you was okay. okay.
But yeah, like even in SAC, they got all them police, the shot scanners. As soon as the gunshot goes off, it like alerts the police, and they on almost every corner out there for sure.
And dude, I don't want teenagers in my neighborhood shooting at each other.
Yeah, I don't think
I don't have teenagers.
Yo, you're a cop, Rick. You're more of a cop than me.
Hey, you guys go fucking play some basketball or something. Fucking get a life. Chase some poon. What are you guys outside worried
The flock
about other
cameras are
guys
watching.
for?
Pick up a basketball.
Fucking pick up a basketball. Do
Yo,
something with your life.
That range is crazy.
Some other shots afterwards.
7.3% to over 90 is just the most meaningless fucking range ever. What the fuck? What else we got?
We all have murderous thoughts, bro. That's not like a crazy fucking thing to say.
Yeah, it's
I
like,
don't, bro.
Oh, missing out, brother. You're missing out.
Life is
Wait,
beautiful.
we never did the Rick Ross thing.
go ahead.
He dropped an album?
Yeah, I listened to the whole thing.
I thought he dropped a song. I'm not gonna lie.
50 Cent reacts to Rick Ross' first week album sales projections. LOL, 2,000. WTF, mate.
It was a little higher than that. I thought it was 28.
Bro, that's 2,000.
I just saw your sales. Damn, that's crazy.
Because remember, it was 1,200 the first day when we was talking about it. It was the streams was 1.8 million, and it equaled like 1,220 on first day.
So Rick Ross should have just started a podcast. Is that what we saying?
No, he got paid. He still got paid off the album.
What you mean he got paid if he only got 2,000
He's
sales?
not.
He's like labeled.
You think he independent? He got 1.2 million upfront to make that album and flopped.
Oh, for real?
It did have a ton of big features on
But
it.
that's how it works.
Just like the kind of basic
the label
shit.
Okay.
I'm exaggerating the number. I don't
Yeah,
know the
yeah,
exact,
yeah,
but you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like he got paid to do that. You know what I'm
He
saying?
said, y'all want a couple songs here? Y'all go.
But why would you
want
want
to do this? All right, I got to do this.
Yeah.
It did feel like a label obligation, didn't it?
No, because he I think he's been teasing it for show.
You think Rick Ross really wants to get in the studio and drop another album?
I think so.
I
yeah.
think he wants to flex his cars at the car show and get his money and kick his feet up and eat some Wingstop, bro.
But we only
That's
care
his real
about him
hustle.
doing all that
That's
if he's
his real
dropping good
hustle.
music, though. We only care about all that, and it keeps him more relevant if he has an album with a bunch of features on
Nah,
it.
When
the
last
car
time
show,
has he
though, is
dropped
his
the
real
album
hustle,
that kept
for
him
sure.
relevant?
But I'm saying that's what's keeping him in the headlines at all. We wouldn't be talking about Ross at all if he stopped dropping music.
When was the last time he dropped some music that you listened to?
This album, I listened to this whole album.
This album before this.
I'm trying to
Years
think.
ago, right?
Yeah, it's been years for sure.
And he's still been in the media. He's still been a topic on No Jumper. He's still been
Yeah,
relevant.
but I know people are listening to Rick Ross even if I'm not. But he is dropping music.
Clearly aren't.
I mean, somebody is. You know what I'm saying? 1.8 million people on the first day.
They clearly are. Hold on, they clearly aren't though. No, but like for real, like that has me questioning. Maybe he got paid by the label or whatever. Wooty wham wham. But that seems like a huge undertaking to do this and to like potentially fail. He failed basically.
Yeah.
Like why doesn't Rick Ross just pivot to some more fly shit like the car show?
Been doing it.
I heard that
But if he want to drop an album as a rapper, he can do that.
Yeah,
But he didn't
that's
even
his bread and butter.
He didn't even diss Drake on this. His whole thing.
I listened to the whole thing. I didn't hear nothing.
See a fan perspective of what they want and what.
That's probably what them 1.8 million streams were people looking for that disc.
For sure,
look,
That was like half of them
Even
for
people
sure.
said he's been in the headlines. We've been having to discuss Rick Ross for various reasons. If it's the Drake thing, he just gets online, he says something funny, he tells a story. Obviously, you're putting out the album to fulfill like something your fans will want.
For sure. Label
why wouldn't you?
Your name's in the media, Ross. You need to give us a tape, man. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
We'll give you this to drop this tape.
Or
That's
it's
why I feel
both.
like he
Yeah, it's
missed
a little
out
bit of
on the
both.
opportunity.
Yeah.
He should have dissed Drake. The sales would be
He
better.
got the money already. Fuck them sales.
You see his house? He got a lawn boy.
I feel
he pay him good too.
Also, I can see him dropping because he don't want to become like a black youngster type of rapper where it's just like we only hear about you when you're just talking to your phone and talking about something, and now you're just like a commentator more than you're a rapper and
You're
shit.
talking about legacy, right? And I feel like Rick Ross is an artist that needs to protect his legacy. So dropping and flopping
I
hurts
feel
your
like he
legacy.
already Rick Ross.
Rick Ross is Rick Ross. If he were to retire and stop,
he's Rick Ross.
yeah.
Even if you don't listen to his music, the new gen know I'm like, oh, that's Ross.
Yeah. He getting paid off.
It
that
ain't like
back
a black
catalog.
youngster type of thing.
No, for sure. But I'm just saying that's if he keeps dropping music, then that's less of a narrative of him just being like the guy that's
Like
popping it on the internet now.
Like youngster is more like, oh, that's the
I'm not trying to compare
the
him. I'm
aggressive
just
homie that We gonna put him in the studio.
Yeah,
like,
I'm just saying that type of
calm
rapper
down
where
a
he's
little
no
bit.
more for the antics on the internet than we ever heard a song from him type shit.
But
you know
I
what
feel
I'm
like
saying?
I feel like Rick Ross was on fire though with his
So,
little
do you need
narrative.
Ice Cube to drop a new album?
No,
But then now we only know him for movies.
yeah, he's a movie guy. Yeah, but I'm not looking at him as like,
my son would probably be like, that dude raps.
yeah, for sure. The Are We There Yet guy
Yeah.
raps.
It's like
I'm
Rick Ross don't
dead.
need to drop albums to prove that he a rapper. Like everybody know Rick Ross
Or he's
got some
living
big
successfully.
songs, like-
True, yeah, but we don't see him doing like too many other things where it's like you don't got no time to drop music. That's your whole thing.
But that's
you
what I'm
mean?
saying. Look,
He do a lot.
Like
but
He
what?
be acting.
He got
Like,
50
he be
wings.
acting.
No, nigga.
No, I was gonna say he got
all his
that
money
wing
at his wing
stop.
stop.
This car show is one of like the
Bro.
biggest things, like events.
Dude,
He
he
gets
could
mills
literally
off of
stop
that.
music and continue doing what he's doing. He'd be fine.
I don't think so.
But
I don't
look,
think.
but look,
I don't,
this-
I
He
don't
don't
think so
drop
at all.
music and he's
this
living
is my
perfectly
point, though.
fine.
This is my point.
You
Rick
can't
Ross,
For
name
right
the last
now.
time he dropped the
But-
He
album.
been.
He
He
just
can
dropped this album so that motherfucking
Bro,
advance
bro.
hits that account.
Bro, he
Hell
don't
yeah.
have to do nothing. He's getting Meek Mill money, Wale money.
Thank you.
Fucking that. All the
You said
niggas
it
that
for
he
me.
signed, all their money.
But you don't
literally
think his
said it for
overhead
me.
is crazy? Like that flow has
And
to
even
be
if it is,
consistent for the rest of
Even if it
time.
is, all the hits and songs they made covered that
Bro,
side
he
of it.
invested his money
Okay.
very well.
You know what I'm
Stop
saying?
franchise, each one covers a bill.
No, literally.
There was a little bit of overblown with the Wingstop. He was more of a face of a campaign of Wingstop more than owning a ton of them. You know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
he
From
owned
when
a
I
ton of
looked
them.
when I looked it up.
Shit, how much money you gonna get you on 5 Wingstops, bro?
No, for sure. I'm
On
sure
2
he's
Yeah,
doing way
you own
better
one.
I
than
own 5 Wingstops,
me for
but
sure.
I got 50% ownership of 50 of them.
But I'm saying then why doesn't he
That's
just go
insane.
live and right off in the sunset and not
Because
What do you
flop?
think he do?
Why would he stop? Why would he
He
stop?
a rapper.
Why would he
Because you
stop?
looking bad and flopping. 1,200
Hey,
So
copies
what?
sold.
Give you
So
some money
what?
to drop
It's his-
some music. You want to drop some music? We'll give you some money.
I know, but
I'll
is
be
that
honest.
Shit, I make music.
is that
I
worth
be doing
is that worth you
everything
looking
and anything.
goofy and old and your shit flopping when you have the biggest fucking features on there? You got Don Toliver, Kodak Black. You got fucking
The real ones
all
gonna
kinds of
tune
people
in.
on there.
The ones who fuck with me gonna tune in. I don't give a
That's
fuck.
not. I don't think that's how
Some
Ross
shit.
is thinking. He the biggest. He don't want to. He's not. No, I got a core fan base.
and then you cut off a revenue
I think
stream
Ross
when
is
you
just
turn
getting
in an
so much
album that
money,
only.
bro, he don't even like. I think
I'm
people
sure that is,
listen
yeah.
to music think too deep about like stuff like that. But the nigga that's he don't have to make music. They probably paid him to drop this tape.
Literally.
yeah,
I think you
It's
guys
like-
are letting him off the hook a little
For
too
sure.
easy, 'cause
For sure, but it's all
argument
good.
as to
You
why
think he was
shouldn't
like,
do
I
this-
need to get in the booth?
No,
I
I don't think he was, and that's where he fucked up. Because my argument as to why he shouldn't do this is he was hot before this. His name was buzzing, whether it was the Drake stuff,
Who
whatever.
knows?
All this shit that I said, right? And now, 50 kind of been cooling on Ross because Ross had the upper hand. He said, yeah, Diddy had that chop all in your baby mama's mouth. Ross was doing his thing. Now you drop a trash ass album and your ops get to sneak up out of the basement
Bro,
and
he's
say,
gonna be right back next week talking again, and you guys are gonna be fucking reporting on it next week.
and
But it's
next
like-
time he's talking, I'm gonna say this guy sold 2,000 albums.
But
That's the first thing I'm
and they
gonna do.
caught him right in the what was it, the commercial flight,
Yeah,
and
he
they was
got
getting
caught
on
in
him for that
economy.
when he was popping it about private jets, and then they're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, bro, you in
Shit, that
economy."
shit get
See?
expensive.
Ain't drop an album, but that was the topic.
True, but that's like a bad look topic, though. You know what I'm saying?
If I'm flying
what I'm
economy,
saying?
I bet I know who I'll see.
When that's your image is like being the
crazy.
richest, biggest, but it's all good.
Yeah.
What about Pooh Shiesty, man? This is Ricky's
Pooh Shiesty,
Ricky's man's, man.
He didn't do nothing wrong.
The
You
dumbest
really-
criminal of all time.
You really saying that after everything we
That
done
shit was
seen?
AI.
No, that's exactly what I be saying.
Put some flock cameras around his
That
man.
was AI.
If Pooh had flock cameras flying around him all the time,
He set him up. What you mean?
He would be free right now. On God, if Pooh had a little AI robot that had to follow him and made sure he stayed on the safe and narrow, we would have like FDO2.
He would be up in that chop in front of the drone.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, so
He pulled out the camera. Come on.
Big 30, but
Judge
under
denies
his.
Pooh Shiesty's bond again after his legal team proposed a $700,000 security plan. They should have upped that to 3.2.
What you mean?
They should have said we're hiring Mossad agents
You
to watch
think
this
you
nigga.
think he don't got that?
No, I'm not saying that he don't got it. I'm saying that he should have offered a bigger package. He should have fucking said, "I'll let the military babysit me if y'all let me out of
They should
jail."
have said we got 3.2 million to get me out.
Yeah. Security plan and all that. Because I mean, clearly this guy is a fucking Batman villain. Yeah, so Pooh Shiesty was denied bond once again. His proposal was rejected of the $700,000 private security package that his attorneys proposed he's expected to stay in custody as he awaits the trial, which is currently scheduled for February 2027.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, I would have put up any amount of money if I was him, because that's the last time he's gonna be free for a really long time.
How long do y'all think he's
I
gonna
want him
get
to
for
make
that?
more music.
He should have.
That's
I
what I
swear
want.
he would have been. They would have way more action if they didn't record their own crime.
Oh, for sure.
Why didn't he just?
Because
ask
like
to
he
get
was
out
kind of
jail?
cooked, but like if you ain't have a good lawyer, you was cooked. But if you had a good lawyer, they could probably get you off. With
Yeah,
some
be
money.
like, oh, that's all
Like,
hearsay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
No,
no,
nobody
for sure.
said him to show me. Where did he do that?
Mm-hmm.
You have a witness? You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no witness. He out of there.
Yeah, for
but they got
sure.
the text messages now.
They
They got the
got
They
video.
have
They got the.
everything.
They
They
You
have
text the group chat
everything.
talking about I need 4 hitters. They like, I'm pulling up right now.
Oh my God.
less.
Make sure
I don't
they
know.
bring the
They
Drake.
should have texted
Yeah.
on Telegram at least.
For sure.
They sending
But
John
shit.
Morant gifts in the chat. You know what it
Oh
is.
my God, they're all
Mind
sending
rocket
literally.
launcher.
It was so many things that place you at the scene. There's so many things that tied you. Like, bro, you on house arrest.
It's so
bro.
obvious.
Like that's where you was like, all right, you cooked, but you was there, but I don't know what was going on. I don't know what happened. I don't did what.
They
Y'all
should
said
have all
somebody
just
got
came
robbed?
to his
Like,
house or some. You know what I mean? Just like didn't say anything over the phone. Kept the phones down.
Yeah, no, that was crazy.
Will Pooh Shiesty be using drugs? Would he be rapping about lean or anything like that?
I mean, she was fresh out, right?
I mean,
What
we've
that
all
gotta
sipped
do
some
with
lean
anything?
before. I ain't never up the
He-
chop to get out of contract.
He needed some Molly, some lean, some perk. Just make him chill out, man. Enjoy
Molly
your
to
millions.
chill out is crazy.
That would make him go way crazy.
That's
If I
gonna
was-
make
if
him
I was-
blow that shit.
You ever
if I was
seen
Pooh
Lush off
Shiesty-
of it?
Nah, if I was Pooh Shiesty's
ain't
manager,
never
I'd
been no Molly.
order up some hoes and some Molly and be like, man, let's just leave Gucci alone, bro. Just stay in this
No.
room for 3 hours. Think about how good your life is,
No,
bro.
I'm
He
got
God.
ADHD
Bro, he
or
brought his
something.
daddy.
I'm just saying,
brought
like,
his
this
uppers and
cousin.
chill out.
He brought all his closest goons, bro.
bro, like,
He
His
meant
best friend group.
business,
No,
nigga.
he
Yeah.
was
The
on
fact that
that.
you took everybody down that had a money position that was damn near close to like,
Bro.
everybody that kind of made it out the hood, you damn near just took all of them down. That's crazy.
But imagine telling your pops, hey, we got this plan. He like, I'm in.
I'm damn cuz I'm like shit.
bro, that is
His dad should have at
crazy.
least told him, like, look, son, like, let's talk to Gucci first.
Let's do the business. Let's handle the business.
Let's figure this out. You know, he gave you money before you had some. You know, you gotta look out for him.
I could see them
Facts.
reaching out and Gucci being like, fuck is you talking about? Get the fuck up off my phone,
No,
homie.
but and the real reason is because like, bro, you was signed and you went to jail for about 3 years.
Immediately.
You didn't give him nothing of the contract. You didn't give him an album. You didn't give him nothing. So why would you just expect to be out of this contract and like, but you didn't fucking give him no obligations of your contract. Your whole contract was in jail.
Yeah, I think he was. They were saying
And
he
you
was mad.
already ready to go and just like make more money. Like, all right, well if you make some more money, I just need a piece.
How much did Gotti offer Pooh to sign for? Was it like 6?
I don't know. He was trying to say that Gucci ran off with like 20 M's
He
off
didn't
of
run
fucking
off with shit.
Back in Blood and
No,
shit.
that's the
Run
money
off
he
with
made
shit.
off of Back in Blood.
That's what I'm
because
saying,
That's the
yeah.
song that you signed for,
You-
and he gave you that money,
you
and he
agreed for
owned
that
that song. That's
Yeah.
his song.
You signed that contract.
Yeah, he was sick because he said he ain't seen none of that money. Pretty much.
You wasn't
That's what he's
supposed
saying.
to. That was your initial signing song that got you. You
You
know what I'm
didn't- you
saying?
didn't
That's the song that got you on.
He
Basically.
for surely recouped.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
think
off Back on
Gucci-
Blood in the remix, he recouped for
Do you
sure.
think
If
Gucci
you
could've-
getting 10% of $1 million and you're paying back that $1 million off that 10%, you know how long it's gonna take you to pay that shit back, bro? Years.
True, but that fucking Back in Blood has like 1 billion streams right now.
Yeah, but how many people are on the splits for that? That's not just Pooh Shiesty.
True, true,
Yeah,
for
there's-
sure.
there's
But
a lot of
like, okay,
people-
but
there's a
you're
lot of
saying
people
that,
on
but
that.
Pooh didn't look like he was hurting for money. It seemed like
Yeah, he
Pooh
wasn't
came
broke.
home to a check. Like whatever his
broke. No,
percentage was of
he
what
got
was
his
stacking
money,
up,
for
No,
sure.
yeah.
it was a lot.
But he felt it wasn't enough.
But he realized what that whole 100% would have been.
Because if I wasn't signing
Yeah.
nobody, I would have made this. You
Yeah,
tell
he
me
said
I would've
20
made that
M's.
much money.
He was
I
talking
would've-
20
Don't worry
M's.
about what you would have made if you wasn't signed.
Yeah,
because
Coulda,
you're
woulda,
signed.
shoulda.
Yeah, 'cause you're
Coulda, woulda,
signed.
shoulda.
That's all I did.
But then there's the Scar shit. He's asking for his cousin Scar's chains back, the 1017 chains after he dies and shit. It was some ugly,
Personal
nasty
shit.
business, and that's his
Yeah.
cousin. That's his blood cousin,
That's
Scar.
why I feel like
That-
Gucci be moving
that's
like he broke
business.
sometimes.
I don't know. You
No,
said
that's
you lose.
bullshit. Somebody die and you sign my cousin, and then you
That's
ask for the chain that you gave him, and you a rich fucking millionaire.
That's my chain.
No, that's dirty. If you would do that, that's dirty,
that's
Evil.
my
That's grimy.
But if you got on the chain, you're representing 1017.
Yeah.
You're not from 1017.
but if
I'm a
Let's say you the random
I'ma melt
cousin
that.
brother.
For sure.
And you riding around and you robbing niggas on behalf of 1017. You doing all these things. Oh shit, he out on the 1017.
I'm saying like
Yeah,
the
that's
family
like
had it, he was hitting
No,
the
I
family like, give me
understand
my
that,
chain
but I'm
back.
saying as somebody who's running a business.
I get that, but it's like anybody could go get a 1017 chain back.
Nah,
it was
I
like
see
the
what you're saying,
gesture of that's an ugly look for sure. Asking for a dead man's chain that you
I'm
gifted.
not-
That's like
I'm not
wearing.
doing
That's
that.
like wearing
'Cause
the
it-
finger, like the fingers.
Exactly,
in
but like
for
you give
real.
something to somebody, it goes into their inheritance. They family gets that. You can't Indian give fucking chain back
But
when you're
if it's
a
on the
billionaire.
contract, it's a bit different. Like
There ain't no chains on that because there was no 1017 chain on that contract. I don't think.
I like
that's
that's
just
that's
grimy,
what
bro.
I was about to ask.
That type of shit is in the contract.
because it's bought with that money. It's bought with that money.
Language is worded a certain
And then
way.
you got about $50,000 cash. Now we got to make the recoup on all that.
Yeah, but that you a dirty CEO if you're doing that.
That low key,
to your dead
benefits-
artist.
That benefits the rapper though. If I get signed, I don't want to have to buy none of my fucking jewelry. I want y'all to ice me out, make me look a certain way. And if by the time this label deal is over, if I got to return that piece,
I know what to do with you.
take that shit.
That's different. But
No. I'm getting my M's, but I'm saying I'm not buying my ice. Like if y'all want me to.
I'm gonna give you the Moissanite Lab Diamond. I'm gonna say your shit cost $100,000. You gonna be paying off $100,000 for some shit that cost $4,000.
No, I'm saying though I would negotiate it in a way though.
You ain't gonna go negotiate. You want a chain? I got a chain for you.
Fuck my hypothetical though. But I'm just saying like if that's what Gucci was actually doing, like put in the jewelry in the contract, like I'm really turning you up. And I'm
Everything
giving you
is in
this,
the contract.
but I want my shit
The
back.
moment
But once you
have
die,
that-
that goes out the window, and I'm a millionaire.
The moment you.
But I feel like that's not a bad thing for the artist. If you don't gotta buy your ice, like let's say
I'm not
Gucci
saying it's a
gives you-
bad thing, but once you die, you asking for that
No,
chain
that's
back
just-
from the family is
no.
nasty.
No,
Can we agree on
if
that?
we
Yeah,
had an
'cause they're
agreement, I don't think it's
grieving.
nasty.
That's
But
crazy.
If I give it to you off the strength, off the love, like this little bro, like I want him to be from.
There's
the gang,
no
I
way
give
that
him this shit.
1017 chain was in Scar's contract. He's giving out hundreds
Bro.
of 1017 chains.
I don't
To
think
his
it's in the
artist.
contract.
Yeah, and they all got
exactly.
fucked over. They all complained about how
But
Gucci
they
fucked them
but
over.
They all were his artists.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
if
and
They giving
again,
out
it's
hundreds of
the-
changes. Here you go. Here you go.
yeah,
At the end
I
of the
remember
day, you
Frenchie
signed
had a
the
fat
contract.
one. He had a few of them. You know what I'm saying? All of
Yes.
them. You know
They
what I'm
all
saying?
handled the business.
Business
For
is
sure, I get
business.
that. I don't think Frenchie recouped, but you know what I'm saying? He probably still got his chains.
If it was oriented in business like that, I wouldn't be as mad about it.
Nah,
as
bro.
distasteful as I did think it
Oh, no,
was
you
to
ain't
ask
recouped yet.
back for
You
his
still
chain.
paying it off.
yeah.
Like a
I'm
phone
dead.
bill that you get.
Yeah, you pay the
Yeah, I
50.
worked in collections.
You know
I was
what I'm
calling
saying?
people for them old phone bills for
Yeah.
sure, man. No, but yeah,
Everybody's
I
saying
I
that
see
it's in
that,
the
but it's still, it's just like obviously asking for anything back from a dead man is fucking crazy, no matter what the
And
contract.
I do think Gucci was kind of doing some bad business. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I think the splits could have been better. Anytime an artist comes out and is complaining about their management taking too much of their money or whatever it is, I feel like, especially if you're a boutique management company, the splits should be like decent. You know what I'm saying?
But why? I signed you and I told you I'm going to invest money into you. I gave you all your money up front in hopes of that you blow. You don't blow, I take an L. You blow, I win.
Let's say
There is
after
no
you recoup.
Once you sign, okay, after you recoup, then you renegotiate.
renegotiate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So if let's say I give you, I front you $1 million, you have a smash hit. It ends up making $7 million or whatever. Once you give me my $1 million, I'm down to go 60-40 your way.
What do you mean? I
So the
own
money.
everything until you get out of this contract. Once you're out of this contract, then you can do whatever you want to do.
But then I feel like all these
then don't
boutique
sign the
management.
contract because
Yeah.
feelings don't have nothing to do
No.
with business.
Okay,
You're-
but I
you're
understand
done.
that. But these like boutique management companies, like even with the Megan Thee Stallion management company and the Uzi
Oh, you
management
talking about
company.
Prince and them?
No, was
They
Yeah,
it
she was
Prince?
signed. Megan was
Prince,
signed to
though?
Prince.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, but it was
And
the,
then Rock
the baseball
Nation got her
player
out
do-
of it.
It was the baseball player do 1,500 or something like that.
I think that was
Okay,
the
so-
first one, and then Jay Prince stole it, and then Rock Nation stole it from Jay Prince. I think that's how it went.
Well, I'm always talking about. Well, what I want to focus on is when the Rock Nation comes to get your artist. I feel like when you do like better business with your artist, even though obviously you want the lion's share and stuff. Once you get your money back, you settled and everything, you got to kind of work on those splits and stuff because that ends up, it fucks up the artist's career and it fucks up your money when those big conglomerates like Rock Nation come for your artist and you can't really talk to your artist because they're like, man, why the fuck am I paying you all this money? This machine wants to come get me. I want to give them this cut so I can get this much. You know what I'm saying?
And guess what? You're not able to do that until I say so.
But I'm saying it's easier though to negotiate with your artist and maybe work the move where you guys both get away. Like, if I had an artist like Pooh Shiesty, bro, I'm Gucci.
You would have
Bro.
followed because you would have been thinking about how the best interest of the artist.
I'm going to the fucking label and I'm saying 10 million to get this nigga off my hands. Please, I'm done dealing with
And
this
what they
nigga.
say,
Just
we
give me
don't-
10 mil.
what
Just
they
give me
say,
my
we
10.
No, we don't.
Fuck it.
We want to make 10 million off him, but we don't have 10 million to pay.
Yeah, because that's always how it
you,
seems
you
like
gotta
the.
think like an investor, bro. You
I
don't
understand.
think like somebody like, oh, the best interest of this person and that person. No, if I'm putting 50,000 on Bitcoin and I just hope this shit fucking go up and blow up and it doesn't and it drops, actually, I lost.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
if it goes up, then I won. It's all about investing and making that choice. That's the point with the business side of things.
And then it's
I've heard. Go ahead.
no, and then it's the other person's choice to be like, okay, am I gonna gain this little much, or am I gonna do it by myself? Like, are you gonna be an underground forever and then only be by yourself forever and possibly not even make it, or are you gonna just automatically be a plant? Like, it's a choice at the end of the day.
And that's why I feel
Not if
like
you signed
sometimes
already.
these boutique management companies just need to fucking let these artists go. If I've done business
Nope.
with you and I've two
If
times
I turned
No.
you up
peep this,
and
I
made
2 times my money with
No.
you, and you made me whole on what I gave you.
I'm
and,
sorry.
and I gave you $1 million, and now I got
That
6
is my
mil.
business.
No,
That's my business.
I own you.
My
That's
business,
it.
I'm protecting my investment, bro.
Yeah, because it
That's
seems
it.
like
If you
the
want him, give me an offer that says your investment is secure.
because the
Another
baseball
thing-
guy's like still suing Megan and shit because he's like sick because he got fucked over in that Rock Nation. Like they wiggled her out through some like
Yeah, they
legal
did some
loophole.
shit. He got fucked
and then
over.
yeah, but that's always how it is. It's never we're finna give you
Look,
this
look,
fat ass
in-
bag
in-
and take her
In
rightfully.
your
It's like-
example, are you saying that you made 6 million and you made the label 1 million?
No. If I gave you Evil, if I gave you $1 million, and together you made me $6 million.
Yes.
I got 6. Let's say I got 6, you got 3. By time you ready to renegotiate, you say you want to go to a bigger management company and shit. I only put $1 million into you, and now I got 6. Go ahead, Evil. Let me talk to the management company. I want 2 mil for Evil.
If I got
Give me
6
my
off
2
of you,
mil. Give me
I'm
my
trying
2
to
mil
make
for
6
Evil.
more
Exactly,
off of you.
yeah, that's
You
what-
are a
but then
horrible
that's-
businessman.
and then that's
You
why-
are
I'm
sorry,
so
but at
much
the end of-
because
at
you're
the
trying to
end-
think about the best
Because look at
interest
this
of
though.
something.
You're a
Then look at this
puppet.
though. Look at this though.
Fuck?
Successful
I made
businessmen.
6 and I only
He's
gave
trying
him
to
1.
make
I'm gonna
less.
give him 2 now.
Yeah, I'm
Look,
my bad.
Look, rather than getting fucked over for an artist and now I'm suing and trying to
my
continue
God.
this business relationship. Because look, bro, successful business people, they sell businesses all the time.
Ricky,
If I were to
Ricky,
look, bro. If I was gonna make a startup right now,
contracts are successful
Bro,
businessmen.
if I
You're the nigga that's giving out 50-50 and
Because that's the only
90%
man
to
that
the
I made
artist,
3
you're not
million and
gonna
you
make
made
your
6.
money.
the whole point is to make money, bro. Successful business people sell their businesses all the time.
I know, but
because a rapper could die on me. A rapper could get locked up on me. This nigga's already a fucking headache. I could tell he's a fucking moron. So give me $4 million
guess
for
what?
him,
Guess
and
what?
I'm gonna put that shit up. I'm gonna invest it in something more
gonna go to
stable
jail.
than Pooh Shiesty.
No, all those things. He's gonna go to jail, all that. But guess what? I still get paid.
yeah, because that baseball guy, it's like
nah.
how many ventures
You
does
go to jail,
Nigga, up a drink on me, bro. You take that.
But
nigga.
how hard is it to
Yo,
get like a rapper
take
lit if
that
you're
nigga.
signing
Yeah,
rappers
or
as a baseball dude? How hard? And then it's like I finally got me one with Megan Thee Stallion. Why am I gonna sell her off after I took all this money and investment and time and I don't know when I'm finna get another
She's
Megan
a
Thee
volatile
Stallion?
asset. You sell off your volatile
no,
asset.
that's not volatile when that's your
No.
biggest money
She
maker.
is. Look at Megan now. Look at her whole
What do you think
perception.
about
That's your
this? 'Cause
poster
I wanna
girl.
hear
You
what
can't
Bro,
get rid
about
of your
this.
poster girl.
If you don't got
This
nothing
is a
else,
really
the volatile is all you
interesting
got.
way to approach business that most people wouldn't agree with.
In what aspect?
Because you're assuming right now that this is the highest they're going to be, or the most this is their best point to sell.
Mm-hmm.
Based on what? Why wouldn't you try to run?
You
that
just
down?
turn them
Okay.
all the way up
You
and you
turn
ready
them
to
up.
sell
They're like,
them?
this is the beginning, my boy.
Before y'all pack me out, let me answer Josh, and I'll
Yeah,
give you
yeah,
a
yeah.
very
Let him land, let him
coherent-
land.
How many hits am I expecting one artist to have? One underground artist have. So I have 2 of his biggest hits. Maybe I think this nigga's done. He's never gonna make another fucking hit. Sell him while he's high.
You don't want
But he obviously didn't feel
and
that
then
way.
invest in another underground
How many
rapper
other
when he's
artists do you
low.
have on deck?
Yeah,
Because okay, now I'm glad that you asked this because this is
There's
why
a good
everybody
variable
argues for
for
this.
that
This is
thing.
why everybody argues for this because motherfucking Gucci has 17 artists that he's invested $100,000 into, and he's in the fucking red because he gives everybody with the
But
fucking
that
rap
should
song
be
a
exactly-
1017 chain, and now he wants Pooh Shiesty
That's not
to
a lot
make
of money.
every
You're
single
making-
dollar back that he's lost, which is
You're making
dumb.
the not sell Pooh Shiesty shit more valid. Why the fuck would I want to sell the nigga that made me $6 million fucking dollars, and I just invested $6 million into niggas who made $0?
Because artists are volatile assets. If I got 17 artists,
money, and all these 17 niggas made me squat crack fucking $0, and I got made $6 million.
Yeah.
I'm not selling my fucking Bitcoin because I got a bunch of fucking XRP.
Yeah, you got a stable of horses.
But
but they're all XRP. Every artist is XRP.
I know.
You have to look at it that way.
No, for sure.
You have to look. So it's like if you manage 16 dudes, and at some point someone told you he's hot, Lil Wop, he's hot, this guy's hot, and you fucking invested in them thinking they're gonna make me millions of dollars, and all of those investments flop. Wait, and you got one artist. So you just went 1 for 17. You have one success story.
Why sell the success story?
Okay, but why the fuck do you think that this success story is gonna keep on succeeding? You think this thing is gonna be Drake?
Yes, more than the other 17.
If you think he's gonna be Drake,
Not
if you
Drake.
think he's gonna be Drake, or he's gonna be
No.
big for the rest of his
No,
life,
he's gonna
you
make-
shouldn't be in business.
He's gonna make more
You
money.
shouldn't be in
Yeah,
business.
he's gonna make more
No.
money by himself
But if
for
I've
the other
already,
17
if I've
combined.
already, Gucci's probably made 20 mil off Shiesty. Let's just say.
I know, but why not
Fuck
make
it.
20 more?
Give me 10 for him.
No, why
he's
short
got the
check?
headache to
I
fucking
made
manage.
$20 million. I'm not selling
This
for
is,
less.
you guys are on some biblical greed shit, and I'm on some. I made my
No,
money. I'm ready
this
to get
is
out
how
the
it
game.
works,
No, I'm
bro.
saying
It's
like
not.
you gotta.
If I start a
is.
company
That's
right
why
now,
it's gonna be a
if I
horrible
start a
business,
tech,
man.
no.
Please
If I
don't
start
start a
if I
record
start a
label.
tech company right now, if I start a tech company right now, my one and only goal is to sell that company
Yeah, but
to
that's
Nvidia.
tech company.
Yeah, it doesn't
Let's be
matter.
real.
It's the same thing.
No,
in
it's
business.
not.
I'm
No, it's
starting
not.
a company. This is how you guys are trying to tell me how fucking business works. Your whole shit as a businessman is to buy something low, build it up, and sell it for high. That is all
If
that's
you're good
happening
at
in the
doing
stock
that,
market.
but if you get this gem and you're not good at just building up artists over and over, most of 1017 that's been signed for the past 15 years never did shit. You have this one guy who's fucking
Even
killing
more.
it. I have a stable of horses, 10 of them. One of them has won 10 races. The rest of them won 0. I'm not selling my top horse.
I sell all 17 of
Yes.
them. This is another
Exactly.
You know how
Thank
funny
you.
it is that you guys are using a horse as an example for this.
No,
That is literally like the
No, it's
worst.
performance. It's
Exactly.
performance.
And you know that a horse only has so many races
Exactly.
in it
He's just
before it
starting.
has to go out
You
to
told me he's
pasture.
better than Lil Durk.
So he already
He's just
gave
starting.
he already gave you fucking 3 hits.
He could give me 20
And now
more.
he's gonna go to jail for the rest of his life. He's never gonna give you
And you're
another
gonna
fucking
sit here
hit.
and tell
And he
me-
Who
almost
knew he was
fucking
gonna
killed
do
you.
that?
And he
You know how
almost
many
killed you.
hits have been
You
written
should
in
have
jail?
sold him.
Who knew he was gonna do that?
This is how business works.
The future,
What
bro.
CEO knew that Pooh
This
Shiesty
is
was
how
gonna run down
business
with his whole
fucking
family?
works, bro. This
No,
is
it's not.
how. Yes,
How
it
much
is.
business have you read? Because I did a lot of
Bro,
fucking
this
business.
is what
That's
investing
not
in
how it
stock
works,
is.
Ricky.
This is what investing in stock. I have a stock right now. VRT. I bought in when it was fucking $74. It's $174 right now. It would be pretty fucking advantageous for me to sell it right now if I wanted to.
Sell it
But
all right now.
because
Why
I
don't
think-
you?
Sell it all
Because
right
I think
now.
it's gonna earn more money in the future.
And that's what he thought about Pooh Shiesty.
Yes,
You just
but
contradict-
Pooh
you just-
Shiesty.
Exactly.
Okay,
Your whole
no, I
argument.
got you. I got you.
Throw it in the fucking trash.
Let me land.
You're keeping your most
Let me
valuable
land.
asset.
Let me
and
land.
And you're
Let me
gonna sell it
land.
one day,
Let
just
me
not
land.
now.
Let me land.
Yeah,
let me land.
Let him respond.
If VRT one day dropped down to $34, spiked back up to $100, went down to fucking $7, and then it got back up to $100, I'm gonna say, hey, I'm at 100. I'm already at the top of the fucking or I made a profit.
None of that ever happened with Pooh Shiesty, bro.
Yes, it did. He fucking went to jail and he wasn't able to work, and now he's gonna spend the rest of his fucking life in prison.
Before he went
He's
to
a
jail.
horrible asset.
Before he went
He
to
is a
jail.
horrible.
Who
He's
knew
never
that?
gonna make another
Who
song.
knew he was
after
about to go
FBO.
pull up
So
on
I
Gucci?
could have sold this nigga for $10 million.
Before he put
His
up on
fucking-
Gucci, he didn't know he
bro,
was gonna do
his
that, bro.
fucking
Exactly.
catalog
You
is
didn't
about to
know
be
he was-
worth 0 in 5 years.
But we didn't know he was gonna run
There's
down
about
with
to
his
be
whole
another
family.
Pooh Shiesty, and his catalog is not gonna be worth shit.
We didn't know he was
No,
gonna.
it's not.
We didn't know he was gonna run down on Gucci with his whole family, though.
Let me tell you why your argument is invalid. Because you said everything to make our argument valid.
Literally.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
and now
you guys
did.
just picked the stuff that you like out of
I
it.
hear what you're saying. I just
You
say
guys
like
just picked the stuff
there
you
are
like out of it for your
there
point.
are different strategies. Like there's the Stonehand strategy where you just never sell. You hold on no matter if it dips or it goes up. There's people that do that. There's different strategies. He was doing the Stonehand strategy, saying yes, this is a dip for Pooh Shiesty right now. His value is maybe decreasing, but I believe when he gets out, it will go back up, and I'll get 20 more million.
Is Gucci a good businessman or a bad businessman to y'all? Is Gucci a good businessman or is he a bad businessman?
He's rich and on the street, so he's a good businessman.
He's a good businessman.
He's rich and on the street outside living life in a mansion. I think that makes you a good businessman.
Scratch that. Where was the dip? Show me. Where was the dip?
When did
maybe just going to prison? That's what I would consider maybe a dip.
And
I'm saying it value.
But he still made, and he
he was generating money while he was in there.
That's true. More than all of his artists.
I will also
there was no
say.
dip.
Why does Future sell his catalog?
No,
Why does Future sell his catalog for $200 million?
But does everyone need to sell their catalog? Should everyone do that?
That's why he's the person that does it.
Pooh Shiesty's fresh in the game. Future's like
yeah,
shit.
50 years in the game.
I don't know how much longer I can do this. They said I'm flopping. I don't know. Fuck this shit. I'm about to get my money while it's
selling high.
I know, but do you think it's advantageous for everyone to sell the catalog?
20 years of holding. That's why he had that stock for fucking 20 years.
Give Pooh 20.
Yes, I'm gonna sell my shit. All right, if I made fucking 20 million in 1 year. Shit, the nigga just got out already, gave me a hit. I'm gonna drop a couple more of these motherfuckers.
I will say it also does say a lot about his manager, like just like trying to keep him, because like even if he knows that he's not getting out, like he could just like pa fuera, like goodbye. You know what I mean?
But
like,
that's our argument with the business.
Yeah,
is
that's my point. Is he's not gonna do that because he knows in the back of his brain, bro spits, bro knows these people, bro knows that people. He's capable, in or out.
If I made $1 million off of you, why would I let you go for no money, bro?
Please, guys. A rapper is a horrible fucking investment.
I know, but we're talking about rap.
Yeah,
that's the only investment we're talking
that's
about.
what we have to
in
talk
a restaurant
about.
but we're talking about business now, right?
But
we're just talking
a music CEO. A music CEO.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Have we not shifted to business? You guys cannot just act like we're not talking about business strategy.
For sure, we are, but there's different business strategy for crypto than there is music CEO, right?
You don't stonehand a fucking rapper. That's not you stonehand some S&P 500.
What rapper got sold for millions of dollars recently? Or in the past 20 years?
Tons of rappers have
traded
hands between management
name me one.
This nigga is the most bullshitted nigga. Let me tell you why. There's plenty of rappers on the shelf right now because they can't fucking recoup. That is stonehedging a rapper. If a rapper can't make my money, I don't give a fuck what he do, but you not doing shit until you make my money. You're gonna just sit right there and just collect dust and go up and down. Maybe your old shit might boom again. But until I get my money back, you're gonna sit right here.
And I'm saying,
and they're not letting them go just because,
and
if
I would
let
rather
them go, I'll save somebody. No, I'm gonna keep you until I make my money.
And you know who I love? You know what I love though is the person who was managing that person or whatever had their contract and was like, yeah, Universal, you want to take such and such underground rapper off my hands? I want this much money from him. Let's just say I want a modest one. It happens all the time.
You know what happens? You know what happens?
Hold on, one mic.
Uzi. Let's use Uzi as an example from where
Drama
to Rock Nation. Uzi hasn't been performing that well.
But Drama's complained about that too. They usually get fucked over.
And Drama uses it to say, yeah, nigga, should have stayed with me. When you was with me, your career was on the right path. If Drama made some money off of Uzi and he sold it while he was at high to Rock Nation, fuck it. Drama, you made your money. Stop with this speculation of what could be, especially in music, bro. People could just stop liking your rapper sound. I would love to.
I'm making $1 million every month off of this person.
If you selling them and it's not fuck what you could have made, so why you worry about what you thought you could have made when you sold them in the first place?
Because that was his homie. He's emotional.
No, I'm saying with your argument,
I wouldn't be emotional.
Let me get rid of this liability.
Yeah,
because I can possibly make this. But what if you didn't?
And I feel like you just don't believe that, Ricky, because of how you talk about Pooh Shiesty and how much you revere him musically. You said that he has more potential than like a Lil Durk. Look at what Lil Durk is doing. Give Pooh Shiesty when he does get out of that and maybe he doesn't run down on Gucci. What could he possibly? You were saying he was going to be bigger than Durk. That's what Gucci's looking at as well.
But I told you I can't listen to FDO anymore.
I know, but I'm just saying.
I can't do it.
Let's remove that.
He
just goes and negotiates.
Because it's just like, bro,
he's doing way more down because like
I had my spike, and then it got dark because I was like, this thing's
But it's
really
kind of like
fucked.
the hindsight is
This
2020
nigga
thing.
really fumbled everything. Like this shit was so fly. It was amazing, and he just ruined this song for me because he's actually burnt out.
But this conversation is kind
That's what
of
makes
taking
rap
place
better.
before he runs down on Gucci. Like this is you're saying like he should have just sold him off, and we're saying, well, this is why he didn't sell him off. So that's how we're kind of like.
Was anybody even interested in buying Pooh Shiesty out of Gucci?
I think so.
Yo
Yeah.
Gotti wanted
Yeah.
to
Yo
buy,
Gotti.
but I would not have sold
I think
him
there was
to
a few.
I would not have sold him to my op. I wouldn't have sold him to my op.
One mic.
I wouldn't have sold him to my op, but I would have turned around and went to UMG and say, I just got offered 6 for him. I want 6.5 for Pooh
Just
Shiesty.
shop him around it.
I would shop him
I don't
around
want
like
to
a
sell him 'cause I want to
motherfucker.
keep making 20 million off.
Yeah, I can see that part
I would
too.
have got rid of him, bro.
Because you
you don't
think he
even
has
have to-
potential. I think Gucci felt the same.
If Pooh
He don't even
Shiesty
have
came
to
to
be
me,
the
if
same
Pooh
room with him
Shiesty for
ever,
real
bro.
came to me and was like, I either want to renegotiate my splits, one, I would have done that. I would have gave him a bigger share of his shit, number one.
that's what
And
he
if that
should
didn't
do.
keep him happy and he said, I don't want to be with you, I want to be with someone else, I'm shopping him. I'm shopping.
What
him.
if what if you as Gucci is like, you ain't got no fucking leverage. You just got a fucking prison. Yeah, we about to
You
drop
ain't even- you
FDO,
ain't
but I gotta
turned
see
in
how
one
FDO
album.
do
I
first
feel
before
like,
we
I
even
feel
talk.
like this is shit that people fuck up with artists all the time. You gotta offload them motherfuckers, bro. Get them hot and get them gone, bro.
Nick,
get them
he
hot
just
and get
got
them
out.
gone.
He's hot right now. At the moment
Why
when
would
he
you
got
get-
out,
that would've
my
been the-
fresh out artist, I'm gonna get rid of.
I understand.
My stock just fucking rolls
Yeah, it seems
up,
so
nigga.
hard to tell when the peak is. You know what I'm
I know,
saying? Like
it is
that's
a tough
way
decision.
difficult.
It is a
know,
tough
but
decision,
that's
but
the
I would have
point.
offloaded that nigga
But
because he
that's the
almost killed
point.
him with a drink.
Because it's like think of like
You
early.
didn't know that. You didn't know that when he got out of jail. You thinking
Yeah.
I just got my biggest asset back.
Think of like Cardi on fucking Fetty or something. It's like Cardi, early Cardi, and it's like you signed to a label, you got Playboy Cardi. You're like, this is the peak, you know, this underground.
Yeah.
He's the king of the underground, right? And then he's I Am Music, you know what I'm saying? The next era.
Yeah, but
and
that's
then you
all
didn't hold on to
speculation,
him.
though. You're not supposed to invest off of speculation. You're
I know,
supposed to have
but-
like 1 or 3.
But that's what investment is.
Everything is
Investment
just like
But that's
projections
what I'm
and,
saying,
you
like,
know,
you're on your
estimations.
investor cap, and if you're investing in music and rap, whatever, you gotta know if you're being a smart investor, bro. This artist, the chance of them blowing and making me hundreds of millions of dollars is so fucking slim. So if I have someone coming in and saying, let me take the risk, I'm this big conglomerate. You can't fight off a Rock Nation. You can't fight off a UMG forever.
Can
They're
I
gonna
please
figure out a
stop
way to
you
fuck you
right
over.
now? Because
Please.
this is what I'm explaining, bro.
Yeah.
I already invested into these fucking 30 fucking artists and they all fucking failed, bro. This is my final artist that I invested in, and this one actually worked.
It's proof of concept
Why am
there,
I
for
selling
sure.
this fucking proof? If this is the reason why I've been doing this to find this groundbreaking artist, and I found him, why am I giving him up?
Well, this is like a common thing like investing, right? You can't count your losses. You cannot think that I'm investing in this company and it's going to make up for all the dollars that I've lost investing in this company or this company.
It does,
once
though.
the money's gone, though, but once the money's gone, you kind of can't count it because if you were counting it, you have to think about how that money was going to be 10x. So now you're trying to catch up to, let's say you got in early on Apple, but you took your Apple stock out and you put it in something else. Now Apple booms and you're looking at NVIDIA. You don't know NVIDIA is about to blow, but you want NVIDIA to make up everything that Apple did for you. It's not going to be able to like track it on because it's exponential growth. It's not going to catch it. The chances of NVIDIA making up for all your money is so fucking slim.
He keep helping our case.
But
You're
I don't
proving
think
our
I am.
point.
I hear what you're saying, but I think just
like helping our
But the points that I'm conceding to y'all, it's not because like if let's say if I was arguing in bad faith, I would want to conceal certain things. Certain things I wouldn't want to say.
No, I
right?
hear you
'Cause
for
then
sure.
you
No,
can
definitely.
latch onto it for
Of
your
course.
argument. But I'm saying like y'all are getting stuck at the points that benefit you and not going.
No, not at all.
Totally. With
No,
the
but
entire
because like you
argument.
were saying, like we don't know what he's finna do, but there's proof of concept with Shiesty. He has
There's
the FBO.
stats,
He
there's
has the
data.
fucking back in blood. He has the like. This is the guy. I have a good reason to believe that he probably will continue this type of success at least for like 2 to 3 years going forward.
She just mentioned stats and data, right? So if you're taking on that thought process,
Yeah.
wouldn't you want to do research and be like, how many artists have how many hits? You could go to ChatGPT. How many hits is an artist expected to produce in this span of their career?
Cannot do
You
that.
can't.
Whatever.
do
I'm
that.
just saying, like, obviously,
Bro, that's like
some of it is
saying
like
you
you've
post
been.
There's too many
viral
like
every day.
things
I'm just
moving
saying
at
out
once.
of all the
Do
artists
you
that
think
have
they
come,
knew Lil Wayne was gonna be Lil Wayne?
No, absolutely not.
Exactly.
Absolutely. But the thing is,
God did.
you have to have the stomach to give Lil Wayne millions of dollars time and time again, hoping that he's going to give you a hit.
Yep.
Yeah.
If he doesn't give you a hit,
And if he doesn't,
you're
The
fucked.
best thing about
Yeah.
Gucci,
You're absolutely
all he had to
fucked.
do was give him $100,000 in a chain, and it turned out to be the best investment of his
He
life.
made
But
20
he
million.
gave everybody
literally,
else.
that's all he had
And
to do.
look at Lil Wayne saying, "Hey, Birdman, you owe me fucking
You
$50
get what I'm
million."
saying? But everybody thought his life was so good, and he was just doing everything like you thought he was supposed to.
Yeah.
You know what
Lil
I'm
Wayne,
saying?
like, I hate
Comes
Birdman.
with a
Birdman's
cost.
trying to get him
Like,
killed
hold on.
because
What-
they beefing over contracts.
What is the average lifespan of a rapper's career?
I don't think it's like
There's
so hard to say
nothing.
averages because we
Rick
have
Ross is
legends.
still
of
rapping.
We can average it out.
Rick Ross is still
Even
rapping
with
though.
all your, let me ask ChatGPT. Even with all the
Bro,
success
I know,
stories,
not
but there's
gonna-
gonna be so
Bro,
many.
AI
There's
is your
way more
god at this
failures
point. I
than,
think
and one-hit
it's not.
wonders
They
than
were talking-
success stories.
You mentioned data and stats. What's the point of mentioning data and stats if you're not actually going to use them as a tool to predict success?
But
That's
look,
what they are.
But listen,
But I don't think Pooh
listen,
Shiesty is like an
I'm
average
talking
rapper.
about-
So-
yeah, because
if
of
I
what's
had an
entertainment,
because
bro.
of what's been happening.
Let's
Like,
just say like this, bro. Gucci had Waka Flocka. He had all these people, these successful people. His artists that he had for less time than all of them, even with him doing jail time, made more money than all of those guys together. Why the fuck am I selling this nigga, bro? He made 1 year, he made as much as all these niggas I had for 6, 7, 8 years.
I could understand
Why am I
selling
selling
them,
him?
but like we at least gotta hold on to it for a little bit
Yeah.
to see at least
Like,
if
let's
he
see
could
if
give me a
he
couple
can give me,
more.
like, 4 more hits.
The next single flop, okay, let's start shopping them. You
And
feel
like,
me?
like,
I
the
don't
nigga
know.
had 12 albums out. The nigga probably had one album and like a couple random
Yeah.
songs.
The
Like,
shit, the
and my
shit wasn't
biggest-
going down yet, bro. When
Yeah.
shit starts to, you start, oh shit,
Yeah.
it's starting to go down. That's when you sell.
The lightest little
And my
hint.
argument against Pooh Shiesty is he carried this completely. He didn't even go into the whole I'm not dropping music if you don't let me go. He didn't even put up a little bit of
No,
a
he
fight.
fresh out.
He
I'm
said,
about
"I'm
to
gonna
shoot
put."
somebody.
He handles
that
things
fire
one
on this
way
nigga,
and
bro.
one way only.
Like, yeah,
Yes,
like
sir.
you know, I also have to give Pooh Shiesty shit. He didn't even do what a businessman should do. He never fucking got around to you feel me, trying to play hardball or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's all a
Yeah.
clusterfuck. But that was a good little back and
You gonna
forth.
drop or I'm gonna drop.
Yo,
You
yo.
don't really have a say.
Hey,
so
see,
in
that would have been a hard bar though. That would have been a hard bar.
You
Yo,
wanna
He
do
could've
the
just
Slim
gave
Thug
him an
joint
album
or
where he
the
was
last
dissing him
one?
throughout the whole shit.
Slim Thug joint.
I think
Is
this
he-
is gonna be a funny
he
conversation. I
make-
want to hear what
yeah,
y'all
yeah,
got
he
to
be
say about
tweaking for
this
sure.
doing
one.
this type of shit.
I knew Ralphie was gonna resonate with this.
You know why? Because he an independent nigga like me.
Oh yeah, no,
Like,
Slim Thug been doing the independent forever.
So Slim Thug says that he doesn't feel sorry for homeless people because they either they may either make dumbass decisions or do drugs.
People money, like I don't feel sorry for homeless people because it's either one of the two reasons you out there. You out there because you made a lot of dumbass decisions. To be homeless, you had to make a lot of dumbass decisions. You had to be a real fuck up to be homeless. You had to smoke crack.
What they do?
You had to do drugs. You had to go off your mental medicine.
Frozen.
So whatever the fuck you think this is, while everybody waking up and going to work every day, I'm not giving a motherfucker nothing who's standing on the corner every day just got his hands out. I don't feel sorry for people like that. I feel sorry for people who work hard and some shit happen. And then I understand it, but now I don't feel sorry for people who just asking for shit, especially me. So,
Boot camp. I'm finna go run these 6 miles.
I ain't no boot camp.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Because I feel like it's a difference between a crackhead and somebody who's living from house to house. It's
Yes.
bitches and niggas right now that's homeless right now.
Yeah.
But that's a different situation. Now a crackhead that's just like said,
On the
I don't want to do
streets.
nothing and just like I'm just gonna give up. Why you give up? Go get a job.
And even there's
Your body work. You can walk. Your hands
Yeah.
work. Like what do you mean you just gonna ask for money now?
Yeah.
because there's literally different types of crackheads. There's crackheads out there doing little odd jobs to
No
get their
cap.
crack. They not
No
just
cap.
begging and
Yeah.
shit.
Or
Like
there's
they.
crackheads that have houses.
Yeah, for sure.
There's crackheads
Functional
that,
crackheads.
No, seriously. So there's no excuse.
No, I get what he's saying though. Like
Is he
yeah.
saying crackheads or is he just saying homeless?
No, he's saying homeless people. You either probably did drugs or you just fucked everybody over in your life, and nobody wanted to take you in no more type
some,
shit.
And that's why
some
you
people,
separate
Some
it.
people have nobody.
No, for sure, and that he did
For-
clarify where it's like I feel bad for people trying their best and you just end up homeless, but the motherfuckers that's just like Ralphie said, just like I don't want to follow society's rules, or like the homeless people
Like
where they
set up a tent right
Exactly.
here. I'll be good. I'm not paying for no fucking house.
Yeah,
like in LA
exactly.
they got all the hotels that are just for homeless people, but they be like I don't want no fucking curfew. I ain't going up in there. I'd rather sleep on the street. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to turn up all night.
Yeah, it's the like being an ungrateful human. like to just the world.
Yeah, no,
Like-
for sure. And there are just some people that are like vagrants. They just want to live on the street and just do drugs, and they might be mentally ill, and that's aid into it. But you know what I'm
That's their
saying?
path.
Like, you can't force somebody to work a job and like be a part of society. Like,
Yeah, especially now with the whole homeless thing, like you were saying, it's a bunch of regular ass people just living in their car, like actually going to work and shit, and like doing what they supposed to
Just
do.
showering at Planet Fitness.
Yeah, type shit. It's
And
a lot
I'm
of that
cool with
going on. Yeah.
That's somebody get that nigga out.
exactly, because at some point you're gonna be able to hustle enough, save enough, and be able to get a little
That's
something.
gonna
You
make
feel
him
me?
even grind even harder.
Facts.
Yeah,
Gonna
my
turn
brother
him into a
that works
monster.
with the like housing things for homeless people and stuff. That's one of his biggest complaints. Is he's saying like people will come in that are like doing the right thing, they're not on drugs, whatever, and they just like, look, I just need like one of these little studios that y'all got until I get right, like stack up my down payment or whatever.
For sure.
And it's so hard for those people to get in the program, but it'll be somebody like hella on
Smoked
drugs
out
and
off the
stuff.
bat. They let them get a room immediately.
Yeah.
Because they have like in the database like whatever, like they've seen a social worker X
like a
amount of
risk
times on the
factor type of
streets
thing.
and,
Yeah.
you know.
This
So he be
person needs more
complaining
help.
about that.
Yeah, but everybody goes through shit, man. I remember being younger and shit got rough. We hitting the food bank, you know what I'm saying? I remember that you get all the canned food, some
Facts.
produce,
Yep,
rock out. Yep.
yeah.
Oh God, the little janky box.
and
No,
shit,
seriously.
Yeah, so it's like shout out to anybody that's going through it, man. I don't think he's talking about that though. You know what I'm saying? People coming up on rough patches. This is just
talking
like
about crackheads and
degenerate
smokers.
motherfuckers. Yeah.
Yeah. He used to be tweaking way harder than this. Honestly, I'm a little disappointed in how level-headed this was. Was he tweaking in the
Did we
next
watch
clip?
this?
Because
Oh,
he
yeah,
used to,
does he say
go to
anything
the next
else?
clip.
Remember when he just stayed going viral like
don't
every
think
day?
he be
just-
Helping the homeless only keeps them homeless. And if you live downtown, you will understand homeless people to a whole nother level. Them people, a lot of them people, are disrespectful as
They're a
fuck.
bitch. Like they'll sit in front of your car,
They'll walk straight through
lay
your
in front of
shit.
your crib,
Though
walk in front of your
they be
car.
them folks be feeding them. Oh, we helping the
We
community.
want more.
We-
Bitch, you ain't got shit.
no. Them folks feed them folks, get them folks all kind of shit. They throw that shit right on the ground all over downtown. Trash that whole motherfucker up. They ain't trying to hit no trash cans and keep that shit clean. And they just harassing businesses and shit, laying in front of taste bar and shit, harassing motherfuckers. Nah, kid, we not cool with that shit, man. Like, I ain't with none of that shit. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Straight up. I believe how you fix people is people learn how to fix their own motherfucking problems.
Hey, I see you
Helping the homeless only keeps them homeless. And if you live downtown, you will understand homeless people to a whole nother level.
The people that are homeless, like you keep yourself homeless for sure.
But there are them homeless people, like whenever the homeless people, I'm trying to give them some shit and they picky about it. Like, oh, you want a sandwich?
Oh,
bro?
I
They're
walk
like,
away.
they got mustard on it, they got onion on it, they got
No,
red
there was
chicken.
this
Yeah.
one time. There was this
I don't
one
want a
time.
burger, I want a chicken sandwich. It's like, oh shit, you ain't that hungry then, bro.
No, for real. I was at a gas station and this lady came up to me and she was like, "Hey, like, do you have money for a water?" I was like, "Just come in with me. Like, I got you." This girl grabs all the snacks in the world and she just keeps on going. And I don't know what to say because it's like
I got you for water, honey, but like all that other
No,
shit.
I was like,
You grab some little chips and this
No,
little candy.
but like,
I hope you
that's
got some
about it.
bread.
I'll
Yeah.
Get the water out of the pile and be like, yeah, I got this.
No,
Go ahead,
for
20
real,
on
but
six.
like-
Slide it over a little bit. I got
I
this one.
swear
don't tell
that
them,
shit
no, you
happened
tell-
to
you
me
tell
and
the
I just
cashier.
stood there and I was just like she, how much is she gonna get?
Regardless
and then
if
she
you would've
didn't
bought
even
it-
get the water. She was done. I was like, "You gonna get a bed?"
She's like, I ain't thirsty.
I was like, "You gonna get a bed?" She's like, "Oh yeah." She got a water and a Gatorade.
Yeah, because regardless
She
if
needs
you would have got
electrolytes.
that shit, she was walking out with it regardless.
Oh, for sure. But then I paid for it, whatever. But then I was like, "Damn!" Like,
sold
She's
all
like,
them
I might as well
snacks.
get what I want. Shit.
no, for real. I was like, "Damn."
The worst shit I see is when it's like a dude with his whole family. He got little kids with him, his
Yeah.
wife with him, and they all begging.
That's the real
Oh,
scam,
that's
though.
disgusting.
That's
Most of it-
It's
most of the
Those
time
are
it's a
normally
scam,
like the
though.
Indians. And,
I didn't want to
No, gypsies.
And the
It's them
gypsies
gypsies.
and
I didn't
Them
wanna
gypsies.
say, but for surely.
They'll be walking around with the freaking $5,000 stroller.
No
For
cap.
sure.
Straight
I was
up.
at the gas station the other day, bro. It's like, you got any cans? You got any change? I'm like, nah. He's like, oh, for real? Turns around, just gets in a brand new Honda. I'm
No
like,
cap.
bro, it's not
That's
fucking struggling. What the
crazy.
fuck?
Nah, they used to
Crazy.
get me though. The families, I'm not gonna lie.
No, I'm like, get a
They used to get
job.
me, bro.
Like, you a grown man standing there, able body, not a fucking limb missing. You better
It
go
would be like
apply
a
at
mom,
McDonald's.
like standing with her kid or something. I'll be like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, having the
They
kid out
send
there,
the
you.
kid,
Oh God.
Yeah,
Ay,
I'm
damn.
like, damn. You
Y'all
got
buying
me.
the chocolates from the scams? The teenager scam with the chocolate,
I
the football
buy from
program?
them. I be
Let me tell you why I buy from them, because they not scamming, they hustling. hustling.
But some of them got the big homie that's making all the little
Oh, no,
homies
I
go
ain't
out.
paying them. I'm
No,
paying
they're-
the young
that's
niggas.
the scam.
Nah,
is
but I be
they make the
haggling
fake
with them.
football program with the clipboard, and then the big homies like they
No, I'm
damn
talking
near
about
pimping.
I'm talking about
like,
the YNs that hop on the train that come all the way from
Yeah.
the trenches to go to the white people area by themselves to steal some candy. I fuck with
That's
them.
real. Yeah, that's real. When it's going straight to the kids' pockets,
some
but I've
Robin
heard
Hood.
they giving
Yeah.
it up to the big homie, and the kids don't even really be getting shit.
Yeah, you
That's
know
fucked
shit
up.
like that
Real.
too. They pull up in the car and they come pick all the little motherfuckers
Yeah.
up that want to sell candy and shit.
At least break off the little homie something, man. But yeah, I hope y'all aren't homeless, man. If y'all are homeless, y'all can stay with me. Hit me.
Oh, you see that evil?
What happened?
He said
Move a
they
smoker
homeless.
in?
Move us. That's what I always
Move
say.
a
If
smoker
niggas
in
care so much
2026.
about the smokers, move a smoker in 2026.
Facts.
It's like if nigga got so much to say, protect the smoke, move them in.
Yeah, if you on drugs, so I gotta like chain you up or something. I can't be just running around.
You got a slave then, nigga.
Yeah, I'm gonna drug test you and you test positive. I gotta chain you up. I'm not gonna lie, like a zombie. Like you know how when like somebody has like their wife gets bit and they gotta chain them up so they keep them around because they love them.
They good.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta do the
So what are they gonna be doing all day for you?
Cleaning and shit.
I'll give them some food and
Sucking
shit.
toes.
I'll make them go live on my YouTube, you know, when I can't and shit.
Oh, be a mod.
Make them switch your angles.
Hey,
in the
delete all the hate
background.
comments when I go live, please. Shout out to everybody that joined the No Jumper gang. Black Lazarus 123, welcome. Kyler Ryan 8197. Munchie B gonna get his vision back with Elon's new brain implants in the next 12 to 18 months and beat the brakes off Flacco. Munchie was sight back, yo. That's crazy. Kid Murray 5, member for 6 months. Respectfully, she working. Don't know what that means. Tito's Key, member for 2 months. Ricky said sell for $10 million. The label made $20 million plus while Pooh was in jail the first time without FDO and all the Gucci robbery news. Gucci happy. And quick 2910s, $5. The Ralphie Report, hosted by No Jumper, is back in action. W Stinks, W Moose, W Ricky, W Luna. No Jumper needed the Stinks energy back. W Stream, send SC chat, super chat. Long live Draco the Ruler.
W quick.
Javid Dallas, 4113, member for 5 months, said, I'm sure White Guilt Lush, aka Junkie Pervert, would never would disagree with Slim. Cali, keep all them homeless out there since you love them so much. LOL.
Oh, for sure.
They bus them over here from other states too.
No,
Texas
for
be
real.
putting all
Haven't
the
you
bums
seen
on the buses and sending them here.
Ridiculous.
Well, those are Lush's 30s, right? He said he'll have 200 smokers outside of.
Facts. He
somebody's,
that's his
office.
Soldier Boy army for
Yeah,
sure.
for real.
Yeah.
That's
Shout out
his
to John
30s.
Baker in the chat, man.
Yeah,
But
at least MacArthur Park is getting cleaned up.
yeah, we'll see how long.
With
It's
the
been about the
FBI
third
though.
raid, and it still look the same every
With the
time I drive
feds,
by.
though. Nah,
Yeah,
for
we'll see.
real. Well, half of them are feds now.
Yeah, we'll see. I still see fools walking around with machetes out there and shit.
Bro,
but
they're crazy.
That's been another episode of No Jumper News, man. Ralphie the Plug, Evil, Luna, Ricky, Moose Man, Josh behind the board. Shout out to y'all, man. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Yazerski.